Gang, we got a low ticket alert in Cleveland and Columbus, so if you want to catch the show, you better make a move, baby.
Yeah, gang, there's a handful of tickets left at each show, and then obviously the second show added at the Vogel Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey, August 11th. That's more than halfway sold out. Get those tickets. Let's sell it out, gang. We'll see you out there.
Peace.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's new favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition. She's up on the roof with a new set of binoculars.
Okay.
Trying to get a look at that new widower that moved into the house next door, taking a little peek at him.
Great.
Okay, my co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He's an international businessman, and he's my best pal in the whole wide world, and I love him. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Let's swing and a miss on the Tootie joke. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
Cooking. Then obviously the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com, gang. Check it out. It's a party over there.
Yes, it is. And having a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. Works the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins. It's Toby McMullen, everybody. Hey, buddy.
What up, dudes?
What up, T-Bone?
Beautiful day out here. We got a legend in the edition, man.
You ain't lying, man.
A pro, baby.
Woo-wee. Gang, the long hair ain't lying. We couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today for the first time. He is a very funny, very successful stand-up comedian, actor, and television personality, and you may have seen him in, but not limited to. Here we go. We got Sullivan and Son. We got The Detour, Better Call Saul, The Last OG, Space Force, the opening act, Only Murders in the Building, Hell of a Week with Charlemagne the God, the 2022 sleeper hit Confess Fletch with John Hamm. Yes. We got American Dad, Star Search, Premium Blend, The Late Show with David Letterman, Death Comedy Jam, Last Comic Standing,
Guy's a worker.
Conan, Last Call this week at the Comedy Cellar, This Is Not Happening, The Tonight Show, The View, Wendy Williams, Colbert, Seth Meyers, Kelly Clarkson, Colbert, WTF, The Joe Rogan Experience. He has multiple stand-up specials, including 2017's Father Figure, 2019's No One Loves You, 2021's Imperfect Messenger, and he just hosted the 2023 Correspondents' Dinner. He is on tour right now, and for the last several years, he has been your favorite correspondent on The Daily Show. But the big question on his mind today, is he garbage? I'll tell you this, the guy wears a suit like nobody's business. Give it up for Roy Wood Jr., everybody. Let's go.
What is the budget for Red Bull and cocaine on this program?
It's true to roof, I'll tell you that much.
You motherfuckers didn't take a breath. I'm amazed. No stumbles, no fumbles, just straight professionalism into that microphone.
This show's brought to you by the Cineola Cartel. Shout out to the boys down there.
Happy to be here, motherfuckers. Thank you for having me, though. I am.
Ah, man. We've been looking forward to this, man.
This is good. This is good.
Happy to have you.
You know it's going to be a good podcast when there's a beer cooler as decoration.
That works. You want a pop? I'll get you a pop.
Beer cooler where you get beer from. That's the decoration beer.
And they're ice cold, baby.
You want a pop? We'll get you a pop, Roy.
It's got decoration beer. I got to take a picture of that shit. Send it to me.
Before we get into your backstory, I just had a question for you. You just hosted the Correspondent Dinner.
Yeah.
What was the grub like? What was the food like?
It was okay, but you got to remember, I have to perform.
Sure.
And they bring you. It's the work. You know what sucks about the Correspondence Dinner is that it's the only comedy show where you're just sitting on display for the audience.
That sucks.
For 2 hours. There's 30 minutes, and then there's like an hour of food, and then there's the actual proper program that people see on television. What you see on TV. We're already 90 minutes into the shit.
Yeah, you should be in a green room.
Yeah.
You should be somewhere.
Sit
chilling.
up there on display like
meatballs
the fucking
and shit.
medieval days.
Yeah.
You fucking joke boy.
Yeah.
Sit there and make small talk with the Madam First Lady. Y'all ain't got shit in common.
Oh, you use Uber Eats? What's going on? You're trying to find common ground.
Yeah, it's literally.
You guys watching Beef? Huh? What's the deal?
Imagine small talk with a person whose life you couldn't imagine. And I'm sure she had the same thought on her side. What the fuck am I gonna talk to this black dude from Alabama about for 2 fucking hours?
You don't take a helicopter to the grocery store?
Yeah, no, but so
great.
that part of it is weird.
Right.
It's just people looking at you and going, look.
like you're a fighter pilot. Go, you're gonna get him.
Yeah, literally, like that's really what it is. It's like you're taxiing out for war. Like Tom Cruise, where he gives the go sign to the dude on the carrier deck.
With a prime rib and a crab cake in front of you.
Before the catapult launches you off to the podium.
And they're waving like, poor bastard ain't coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's a psychotic thing, but I would do it again.
Yeah?
Really?
I would do it again.
Love
it's
that.
juggling dynamite. It's
Sure.
Yeah.
like when you really think as a stand-up comedian, how many performances as a stand-up still truly matter or still get some level of eyeballs on a regular basis, and that's one of them.
Sure.
On the level of, like, say, what a Tonight Show credit
Used to
was.
be,
Sure,
for
100%.
sure.
Pre-Leno, I'm talking Carson.
Sure.
Like you'd rip on Leno. Even Leno and Letterman, you'd rip in the 90s, and a motherfucker would be off to the side of the stage and go, here's your career, congratulations.
Yeah.
Where this still has that level of gravity. That's why you got to give props to Chris Rock for doing a live special.
Yeah,
like,
Sure.
I went back and dug in the crates and was just looking at some of the people who did it before, and nobody really remembers this, and it's not talked about, but fucking Sinbad.
He did it?
Sinbad.
I love Sinbad.
Hang on, I'm going to blow your shit wide open. Sinbad did a live primetime comedy special, squeaky clean, with commercial breaks.
What? Damn. Now a few words from our sponsors. Kick it to Trident.
How the fuck
That's nuts.
do you time your jokes right to the commercial break?
Yeah, because you got to have someone's got to be like 5, 4,
Yeah.
3.
And you're performing during the commercial break, bitch. And when we come back from commercial, you've got to merge perfectly back with the TV audience at home.
Damn.
So you essentially have on-air and off-air material that has to be timed perfectly for what the
That's nuts.
He's
I
one of
met
the
him one
best.
time. He
That's
was the
juggling
coolest.
dynamite.
Yeah. He hosted my Gotham Comedy Live in like 2009 or whatever, and that motherfucker killed, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He was hosting. He was doing shit during the commercial breaks.
He
Everything.
is one of the greatest. He is on my Mount Rushmore. I don't even know how we got to this place, but that dude is just fucking amazing.
There's the famous story about him. I don't know where it was. It was Montreal or something like
Socks.
that. Everybody bombed, and he had went and got a pair of socks that day and didn't really have anything prepared and went out there and just murdered about buying socks.
I think that's a Norm Macdonald story.
Yeah.
They were talking about it in the green room. Norm was like 19, and they were talking about socks. And then he goes out, and I was like, "Hey, just went out and fucking talked about socks." And like murdered. Got like a television deal and everything.
I thought you were going to tell the snowplow story.
Oh, I don't know that.
He's doing a show at a casino during a snowstorm. Does an hour. As he's getting ready to wrap, like going into his last bit, a single couple walks in and shuffles into their seat. He goes, "Where the fuck have y'all been?" Mm-hmm. And they go, "We were stuck behind a snowplow on the, in the hills. We just couldn't go around a snowplow. So we're just now getting here." He goes, "All right, cool." Does his closer, then tells the audience, "That's it for you all. You're welcome to leave if you want, but I'm gonna do another hour for these two people."
Man, that's pro shit. Man.
And he did another goddamn
Different hour, yeah.
a whole different fucking
That's
hour.
of course.
No one left.
Uh-huh.
He does another hour
And
as
probably
a
killed.
treat to
Yeah.
two people who were stuck behind a snowplow.
Man.
That's how you become Sinbad,
Talk about
by
a
doing
pro.
that shit.
Who the fuck you know with an extra hour in their back pocket?
I don't have an extra 10 minutes. What are we talking about here?
Bro. Unreal.
That's fucking awesome.
Man.
Unreal. So, you have to do things in stand-up that I think still halfway keep the craft relevant. And,
Sure.
Yeah, that does for sure. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, even if you don't watch it live, like I
Let
didn't
me
watch it
hear about
live, but I go watch it. Everybody finds out about the comic
Yeah.
set. Yeah.
So it's still relevant. So,
Damn.
I'd do it again. And even if I bomb, I can still say, I did okay the first
I got him the first time. You should have seen me the first time. The seating was different this time. I was fucking start making excuses.
I saw you right before you did it. You were running spots. You were running in the West Village. You remember it was like a couple weeks ago when
Yeah.
I saw you. You had your notes in your hand and you were walking down. I was like, "Hey, bro, what's going on?" I was like, "I was trying to get this stuff ready to go."
we had a couple writers and they're like, "Oh, we'll come with." No, I know whether or not it's gonna work.
Sure,
I'll
yeah,
send you
yeah.
audio of what sucks. That was the part that was frustrating. It's like the news kept changing.
Sure.
So for all this preparation you're doing, oh yeah, sorry about that. The Don Lemon just got fired. So
God
damn.
Scratch that page of jokes.
So drop the spy balloon joke to make room for Don Lemon. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Tucker Carlson got fired. So the Mike Pence and the Nikki Haley stuff. Yeah, don't. Oh,
that.
Keep it fresh.
sorry. The Fox Dominion lawsuit just got settled.
That was a wacky couple of weeks. Everything was dropping.
Oh man.
So most of what half of that set was. I mean, we cooked fresh that week
Damn.
because the news broke that week.
Yeah, I felt like an idiot.
Choice.
I feel like an idiot after I saw you because you were like, I'm just trying to get these jokes ready. And you were like very focused. And I was like, you're going to do great. Don't worry.
You got moxie, kid.
Like you're going down the car. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with
So
you?
to answer your question, I couldn't taste the food because I was so fucking nervous.
Yeah, dude.
But it looked good. I ate the salad. The salad part, I must have something so I don't collapse. But it looked good.
Oh man, it's funny. Give us the backstory on Roy Wood Jr. Where'd you grow up? Give us a scoop.
It's not much to say, bro. I grew up in Alabama.
Okay.
Well, we moved there when I was in the 3rd grade. We moved there from Memphis,
Okay.
and so I was like a basic, like I wasn't a class clown.
Okay.
Like I chilled.
Regular kid, yeah.
I was a regular kid. I didn't really start wilding until college. Like I played baseball and I rode the bench in high school.
High school.
What
What'd your mom and dad do?
my pops was a journalist, radio journalist, but
Okay.
he covered like black issues or whatever, but like black conflict, I should say. So he was embedded in pretty much any black conflict you can name from the 50s till LA riots.
Damn.
So wait till South African riots, the Rhodesian Zimbabwe Civil War. He was on the
He was
ground,
like in the shit.
oh, getting
Jesus.
shot at, all that,
Yeah.
the whole wop.
Holy
Vietnam with predominantly black platoons.
He would go over. He was like on
Volunteer.
no shit.
Send me where black people are dealing with bullshit.
No
and
shit.
I will take a tape recorder.
Damn.
You want a gun? Nope.
Really?
Just give me a tape recorder. And
That's
we'll go cover
wild.
those stories. Come home, cover the civil rights movement. Pretty much that was his thing. My dad was, real big on black righteousness. My mom, she marched, a lot, but, she settled on, higher education. She's been in higher education almost 40 years now.
Okay.
So, like, that's her lane. Like, her lane is just educating and bettering people. My pops died when I was 16, so I started working a lot more. And that's kind of where, like, you start getting that hustle mentality because you don't want to be a burden on your parents. Like, your mom, like, my pops dies, we lose half the income in the house.
Sure.
So my mom is struggling just to keep the house while I get ready to graduate from high school. So I'm working every side job you can name.
What was that, like landscaping or like grocery
Yeah,
store?
what was the first job?
What were they?
The first with a pay stub was Baskin Robbins,
Ooh, shout out to it.
31 flavors.
Uh-huh.
Western Hills Mall.
Oh, Baskin Robbins in the mall?
Dude, I had a mall job at 15, and the girls who used to work at Simply 6 or 357, I would give them extra ice cream.
Of
Like,
course.
That was my way of flirting.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't give it on the top because my manager was looking. So I would like pat the inside of the cone.
Is that 3-pound cone?
Yeah, it's dense. The most dense ice cream
That's for
cone.
you, baby.
Here you go, baby. 2 hands, baby.
Couple 20s stuffed in a sugar cone.
Bro, I just worked. I worked. I raked leaves. I flipped my Nintendo tapes. I would sell that shit. I would sweep parking lots at gas stations in
Really?
the hood because the guys that worked in the hood, the guys who worked at the gas station in the hood, they have to go out and sweep the parking lot like once or twice a week or whatever. And they hated doing it because you're constantly going in and
Back
out
and forth,
because
yeah.
of the customers. So I go to the guy one day, and I got sent to summer school in the 9th grade for algebra. And the seat I had in the classroom, I could just fucking see the gas station. And I just fucking watched this guy every fucking day, just
Going back and forth.
every day. And he would come out around like 1 o'clock. And so one day I go to him, I go, hey man, I know you can't pay me, but just give me $10 worth of candy. Write it off as shoplifting,
Jesus.
and I'll sweep this shit for you every day. And so he goes, you got a deal, motherfucker. So after summer school, I would go over there. I would sweep the parking lot.
Who's doing fucking write-off schemes at fucking ninth grade? You're failing algebra, but you're fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say,
white-collar crime.
how'd you do in algebra that summer?
Bro, I'd walk in. It's like you remember that scene in Casino where they're showing the guy go in the count room and he just walks out with money.
Yeah, the bag. Yeah.
He's skimming the skim and they're skimming the skim and nobody sees anything.
You're
in
over
the
there with
count
a pack
room.
of now and later. It's like, all right, boys.
All these kids are in line to pay for their candy and shit, and I'm just walking out with a fucking 48 count snip.
Catch you on the flip side, boys.
We had everything. Clark bars, Snickers bars. We had Skittles, the whole 9 yards.
Whatever
Nobody
you
said
wanted.
nothing.
And then there was Jimmy 2 times. And stay here. I'm going to get the Laffy Taffies. Get the Laffy Taffies.
Shout out to a Laffy Taffy.
So I take $10 worth of candy, flip it at school for 20. So,
Man,
What the fuck?
So now that's 20 raw profit in my pocket for a job.
Dude, he's talking.
you
He's
Frank
talking
Lucas?
write-offs, shortage, raw profit. Yet he's in summer school.
No overhead other than the 30 minutes it takes to sweep
Sure.
the shit up.
Pay
So-
off a couple of cops and keep it moving.
Detective Jenkins plays ball.
Yeah, so that was
God damn.
that was my childhood, man. Was just figuring out ways to make a little bit of money. We grew up. It was a bad neighborhood. but
Apartment, house, what were you guys in?
We're in a house. We're in a house on the west side of Birmingham, a neighborhood called West End, and so we're at South Park Road and essentially Pearson Avenue.
This would have been late
And-
80s, early 90s,
Yeah,
we're talking?
we moved to Birmingham '84.
Okay.
So this is the rise of crack, the beginning of white flight. I had one white neighbor. There was still a white biker gang. They were like the last holdouts of
In the neighborhood?
yeah,
Yikes.
and they were just, God bless them because they tried to hold down
Sure,
the fort.
yeah.
They're a
That
white
was their Alamo.
that literally
Yeah.
literally, and they just like they would ride their bikes through the hood and shit, and then like this is the rise, late '80s is the rise of speakers, subwoofers.
Sure.
So dudes is coming down the block, blah 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 blah, and they would pull up next to the gas station was next to the biker clubhouse or whatever. So it's just a battle of just blah, blah,
Rob Bass cranking?
legit. Like what rock bass at that point it was Miami bass. It was a lot of Luke. There was a lot of 2 Live Crew that made its
Shout
way
out to Uncle
out to
Luke.
Birmingham. So we grew up in a pretty. There was a lot of shit going on in the neighborhood.
Okay.
But my mom did a good job. You know, she kept me busy.
Good.
A lot of after school, a lot of boys club, a lot of going to the library. Like anytime I was in the hood, I was always on the way somewhere. And so then the thing that really turned the tide, she bought me a basketball goal when I was in middle school.
For the house.
Yeah, because I would go up to Powderly Park and shoot. And I never had problems.
Mhm.
I saw problems, but I never had problems. Like people never really bothered me per se. But my mom goes, nah, fuck it. I want you close to the house. So she buys a goal, plexiglass backboard.
Nice.
breakaway
Adjustable?
rim. No. That would have been.
Yeah.
Now that would have been crazy.
Those were
That was the
awesome.
height of technology.
Oh,
at
in the
that time.
90s? Forget
Get
about
the
it.
broomstick or whatever.
Woo!
So because we had the only house with a driveway that was in the shade during the day. So you could play shaded basketball. And we were also one of the few houses in the neighborhood, the way it was configured with a 2-car garage, you could play almost half court if you play off into the grass a little
Gotcha.
bit. So half court in the shade in the middle of the day in the
Yeah.
summer,
Popular spot, I would
the
imagine.
crib became Powderly Park.
Yeah.
And so because of who my father was, and my father was a known name on the radio, I had a brother at the time who was a primetime anchor for the NBC affiliate.
Jeez, no kidding.
Our family name within the city of Birmingham, at least in the black community,
Sure.
is pretty solid. So it's a lot of people who I know you run and do a lot of dangerous shit. But when they were at our house, it was all respect.
Rules, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And they respected my mom because my mom taught half of them. I taught their older brothers.
Sure.
So there was a bad element. It's a bad neighborhood, but that house, there was never anything. Our
Little bit of a
cars
safe
never
haven.
got
Sanctuary.
broken into. Our house never got broken into. No graffiti, no bullshit, no drama. Like, not a fucking thing. So that when I got to high school, and I started going to summer school, because I didn't go to my zone high school. So when you go to summer school, in those days in Birmingham, you go to your zone school for summer school, which means I was around a bunch of kids, in theory, that I shouldn't know.
Okay.
But I know all of y'all because all of y'all come to the house.
Playing basketball.
Yeah. So it gave me the freedom to move through a bad neighborhood with a degree of diplomatic
Sure.
immunity.
That's pretty good.
Because if you fuck with me, you can't come shoot.
Yeah.
So that's
pretty good.
kind
It's all
of
right, man. It's a cool story.
so that's just you can call it luck. You can glad whoever the fuck planted them trees did back in the 30s, so they grow. But yeah, but that was it, man. I fucking went to college. I started doing stand up in college. I stole some credit cards in college. I got caught.
Now we're talking.
Hold on a second.
I didn't think you stopped. I didn't think you stopped your fucking scams after algebra.
Yeah,
How
could you not?
What's the statute of limitations on credit card fraud? What was the
This
scam?
98. It wasn't a scam. It was simple.
Let's say it was 92 for legal purposes.
No, it was 98.
It was the
What?
50s.
What are
What
you
do you
talking-
mean?
This shit can be Googled. I don't know if it can be Googled. You have to go down to the courthouse and like request a freedom of information.
Sure. All
The
right.
Patriot Act on Roy Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was a mail sorter in the post office, and back in those days, credit cards came hot. There was no calling and
Credit cards.
activating.
yeah.
There was like this idea of calling a number and hello, it's me. Turn my credit card on, please. That didn't happen.
They were ready to go.
They probably started because of
Gas
you.
in the tank.
That's called the Roy Wood rule right there. Every credit
So-
card in Alabama keeps getting stolen.
The Roy Wood Jr. law.
So I take some cards. We go down to a department store. We buy some shit. The girl knew what was up.
Sure.
So she undercharges us in order to leave more space on the card so we can buy more shit.
Damn.
To which after fact, I'm going, well, why the fuck did you do that when I could have just
Stole
stolen
the shit.
another motherfucking
Yeah.
card? Didn't need you to be courteous and leave more space on the card. And that's how we got caught. Because you can't buy Tommy Hilfiger for $8.
Sure.
Ah.
So
right.
if you're working, like, let's say you're working, and this is right at the turn of the technology and department store loss prevention, where your manager or security could be watching your register and get a same time image of what you're ringing up to make sure you're not fucking around and skipping. Like,
Skipping a
they would skip scan.
scan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they would
yeah.
skip scan.
I worked at Macy's. I know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you know, so they're making sure that you're not skip scanning, but in the process of checking her for skip scanning, they're going, why the fuck did she just charge him $8 for a Tommy
Pair
girl?
of jeans.
But
Yeah.
that's
how
not
you
the
got
right
caught.
price.
Yeah. Fuck.
So that's what happened. So I get probation. Well, at the time, I was told I was going to prison. So I'm like, well, my lawyer said I'm going to prison. I always wanted to do comedy like that Sinbad fella I saw in primetime. Fuck it. Here's a chance to try it before my life completely implodes. Started doing comedy, got probation, been doing comedy ever since.
There you go.
Kid's a worker.
Graduated, got my degree in journalism, Dean's List the rest of the way.
Really?
My mom and I, it's wild because, going back to the correspondence dinner thing, like, you got two parents that fought for every possible chance for you to be successful as a black person and blah, 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 blah. And then you get ground up in the system. So when I get probation, I get back in school, my mom's like, good, now graduate. And I'm going, yeah, I think I need to go and do some stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Sure, she was thrilled.
I'm not going to be doing no internships or any of this extracurricular journalism shit. To be honest, I'm going to just graduate because I think it's part of my probation term. The good grades is one of my terms of probation. So
I got you the Tommy Hilfiger for Christmas, Mom.
Yeah,
What's the problem here?
put on your Tommy jacket, Joyce. Shut the fuck up. So my mom and I,
Those are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, Tommy jackets are hot.
Yeah.
we don't talk. We talk literally once a month for a year. And it's a 5-minute conversation to assure that the other person is alive.
Okay.
So she's not with comedy. I need the whole thing.
No, you're
No,
good.
no, we're
You're
good.
So I started riding the bus to do open mics and shit. Because I'm in Tallahassee. I'm at Florida A&M. And so in the South, in the 90s, open mic was not a weekly thing in most markets. Atlanta had a weekly open mic. Tampa Bay had an open mic. Shout out to Coconuts and St. Pete Beach.
Yeah. I think it's
So-
still there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still standing. So I could go there weekly, but if you wanted to do more, you had to bounce around. And so I would go wherever I could. I would Google
Just to get
comedy
on
clubs.
stage, yeah.
And so I would go to Birmingham once a month to do open mic. And that was where that was the first club I did, was Birmingham. And so just on a whim, like 8-9 months into the shit, I go to Birmingham to do the open mic. I'm sleeping at the bus station because I don't want my mom to know
Jesus.
what the fuck I'm doing. So I would get to the bus station, go out to Hoover, do the show, go back to the bus station, and sleep until the bus. One of my mom's fucking students saw me, goes back to the campus, and snitches on me. So that's how my mom found out what was going on. She's furious, and I'm like, I'm not going to stop. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but my grades are solid, and the deal we made was
keep the grades good.
If my grades are good, you can't say shit about anything else I do in life. And you made that deal, and you agreed to that, and I'm upholding my end of the bargain. It wasn't shit my mom could say. She had it on the phone.
Dean's List.
Week later.
Dropped out of college.
2001 Ford Focus for Christmas as a gift from my mom.
Really?
Look at that.
So I can stop sleeping in the bus station. She still did not agree with it. She never talked down.
What a great lady.
She never talked down on what I did, but she definitely always wanted me to be safe. She would put my safety above any and everything.
Good mother.
I had to catch the payments, but she made the down payment because she knew. And what the car did, the car opened up the whole motherfucking Eastern Seaboard.
Sure.
So I can still get back to class.
No bus schedule,
bro,
no this, no that.
I put my classes Tuesday through Thursday. Thursday night, I'm fucking gone, bro. I'm gone for 5 days, just sleeping on couches, sleeping in the car now, but at like Flying J truck stops and all that. So it's wild to go from that moment to the correspondence.
Of course.
And I'm able to give my mom a shout out because she's in the fucking audience.
That's fucking. Damn. Wow.
Which is just I don't know. Like,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
For the
That's
correspondence.
fucking
dinner.
crazy, dude.
Fucking
Do
nuts,
you know how many people don't make it that sleep at bus stops? Every other person but you. Every single guy who's ever slept at a bus. There's like 3 that made it.
I like how she slipped the payments on you. You got the down.
Here's a liability for the next 3 years.
But that crime shit is weird, man, because what's wild is that, and I don't know if it's like this in every city, but like in Tallahassee is the type of city, or at least it was at that time, where it doesn't matter what dirt you do, you meet everyone that's doing dirt.
Sure.
Because if I'm taking credit cards out of the post office and I'm fucking buying jeans and clothes, then I start taking this shit and selling it. Well, now you're selling stolen goods to people who
you're not selling stolen goods to people like your mom. You're selling goods to people that are in the market for stolen shit.
Boys and pimps. So when you get arrested, the first thing the police try to do is pin every fucking crime that has ever been committed in the fucking city since the history of crime on you, or prove your connection
to other people.
And so before they even like took me in the process, and they got me in interrogation, and they're like, all right, well, we got you on the jeans, but do you know of these other crimes? And they're like telling me there's like check kiting and fucking cocaine and fucking this prostitute. Apparently there's like a sex house in Tallahassee. And they're just showing me picture after picture after picture of people. And I fucking know all
every single person. Tony!
There was a murder last week and the guy was wearing CK1. What do you know about it?
Literally shit like that. And they're going, do you know anything? We have an investigation about this. Do you know this guy? And I'm like trying to keep my eyebrows still. Because in my head, I'm like, that motherfucker be killing? I thought he just was the weed man. It's like, just stay still, eyebrow. Stay still. So that's when you realize, like,
be killing.
But when you walk back through the scenarios, right? And it's like, fuck, I was at that motherfucker's house last week.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
If they pull a kick though, and I'm in the house,
you're wrapped up with it.
Bad news.
It's group possession. Just if you in the room with dope, it's your dope. Especially in Florida.
Yeah.
If I'm in a room with you and there's a gun, like it's like stuff that I knew you were kind of a shifty person because I'm being shifty, but you're 7. Like keep in mind, all this is 18. I'm 19 years old. You're not doing character value judgments on people.
Yeah, you're rooted. You're rooted in good morals, and you're like, I assume these people are.
I'm here to sell a gene.
Yeah,
I am not robbing people. No one's going to therapy over this because of a credit card that you like. That's my thought process.
Sure.
Like it's a victimless crime. Like there isn't a direct trauma being inflicted. Like that's my brain. But I'm dealing with people that were like really fucking deep off the
reservation. Yeah,
wild shit, bro. And I'm like, oh. I really got lucky.
Yeah, not for sure.
Walking
really
on the edge.
got fucking lucky. So, I live a life that could have gone the other way very easily, right down to the judge who decided to give me probation, who wasn't even the regular fucking judge that does the sentencing.
Damn.
Could have got the regular motherfucking been done. So, I look at my life.
Get the old schooler, you're in trouble.
Bro, my whole life is just a fucking straight up second chance. So all I do is try to be decent to motherfuckers and try and elevate people. I had the probation show for Comedy Central where I essentially played my probation officer. You know, the pilot didn't go or whatever, but like that was a show that was based on what the system would look like if it was built with people who actually give a fuck about the people. Because there's way more people on papers than in prison.
Yeah.
We talk about all this prison reform shit. Half the people that's caught up in the revolving door is because they're on probation.
Or parole or from something.
You had a fuck-ass PO or you had a fuck-ass lawyer or a fuck-ass judge. You just had one person in your process that didn't give a fuck about you and you're in jail or you go back to jail. So, like, I know my life could have been that. So, you know, with what I've been given, I try to be decent, try to help motherfuckers.
Fantastic.
Try to be good.
Wholesome.
I try not to be garbage.
We'll get there. I mean, okay.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
did you guys do any vacations when you were a kid? Where would you go?
What was a family vacay like?
Not many. I'm the 9th of 11 kids.
What?
Holy shit!
How did we miss that?
I'm my mom's only, so there's that.
Okay.
Pops had to fucking make his Nick Cannon rounds. When he wasn't at war,
Yeah.
embedded and telling the black
You got
story.
3 Vietnamese brothers and sisters.
He was fucking. We gotta fix the civil rights. Hey, baby, come meet me after the protest. What you doing after the protest, young lady? Come on over here.
Okay. Were you close with all of them, or not even close, but a relationship with them?
The 2 younger ones were closest because we were the closest in age. The rest of them, we're cool, but it's just
Everybody's all doing their thing.
When you're 10 years old with a 30-year-old brother, what the fuck are y'all?
Yeah, that's what my family is. Yeah,
We're great now because we're men and
Sure.
we're grown, but at that age it wasn't the same. But the few road trips I do remember, most of them were when I still lived in Memphis, and my mom and I were commuting to Birmingham because my dad had taken a job in Birmingham but didn't want us to move with him yet until make sure it's stable.
Yeah.
And then we would take road trips up to Chicago, where my father is from, and we would listen to 8 tracks. My dad had a CB radio.
Nice.
And like that was my first like prank call.
Sure.
Talking shit to the truckers.
Jerky boy.
That was
Yeah.
the best as a
type
kid,
shit.
man.
Yeah. And them truckers.
They get mad.
Yeah, we did it. We did it once on the Jersey Turnpike, and the guy was like, "I see you in the red Subaru, and we're gonna kick the shit out of you." Freaking out, man. Those CB radios were all right.
Yeah, that was like OG social media, man. Like that was that. I remember that the most is just being in the car.
What kind of car were they whipping around in?
My pops had a Lincoln Mark 7.
Okay.
He collected Lincolns. Well, not
Really?
collected, but like he'd flip them every 2 years for
Gotcha.
the next Lincoln, or he go Mark 8. He'd go Continental. We had the
Nice.
old box Lincoln Town car, the
Yeah.
joint, with the corners.
Yeah.
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 The ones that were the livery cabs for a while here in New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once
Yeah.
in a while, you call an Uber. If you're in the boroughs, you get one of them. And that
Yeah.
back seat is about 15 feet long. Dude,
Yeah.
you're in there just chilling in the back of that thing.
Stretch
Little
out.
faint smell of smoke in there.
Yeah, but we would go on road trips here and there, but
Nothing major.
nothing major. Like my dad did me in a way that it's kind of similar, and this is what I'm trying to avoid with my son. Like my dad, when he would get speaking engaged, so when he kind of retired from like war reporting and all of that, and was just doing news commentary on the radio, he'd get booked for speaking engagements and shit like that. No different than say like a Tavis Smiley or. I don't want to say Al Sharpton, but
I know what you mean.
the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
gigs. They work the same circuit. He's
Gotcha.
not Sharpton in career arc. But so if my dad got booked somewhere fun, he would take me with him.
That's cool.
And then pass me off to some younger journalist or person or whoever's there. Like we took a private flight
Damn.
to Epcot. My pops got flown private
To Epcot.
to Disney, and it was just some woman. To this day I can't remember her name, but just some lady. Her job all day was just
Watch you.
take my boy to the rides, bitch, and fucking. And like that's
Sure.
what we did.
Uh-huh.
I remember '93. I flew with my father to Houston for the National Association of Black Journalists. He was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Damn.
There you go.
And I just remember some random person just take my boy across the street to the Astrodome so he could see some shit. And I just went and did a tour of the Astrodome.
That's awesome.
And I don't even think it was some official tour. I just think it's my pops knowing people
Yeah.
in the city.
Let them walk around type thing.
My dad helped and hired so many journalists that are still indebted to him that he literally could just pull up in town, fuck a babysitter. Hey, you, didn't I give you a job in 70? Watch my boy.
Fuck a babysitter.
Bro, when I used to come to Birmingham in the summer, now this is the most ridiculous shit. The school year in Memphis ended 3 weeks before the school year ended in Birmingham. But when the school year in Memphis ended, like for 2 years, my mom would send me to Birmingham to be with my father.
Okay.
And so that's where I would go for a month. And then I would go back over to Mississippi to be with her family. For the most part, I traveled in the summer. I don't remember spending many summers in Memphis.
Gotcha.
So my mom would send me to Birmingham with my pops, and it's just me and him. But he didn't trust to leave. I was a latchkey kid in Memphis, but my pops didn't trust to leave me at the house alone because of the neighborhood. You got to come with me to work. So I would get up, and I'm in the first grade, and I would get up at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning with my dad. I'm in the first grade, and I'm up at 5 a.m., and we would go to Hardee's. We would get a biscuit. Like, I remember that, like, food and travel are like the memories.
Hardee's was all right.
The car is where I spent the most time with my dad. And so we would go to the radio station, and he would do morning news, and I would sit on the floor and just watch him read copy for, 2 hours. 7:30 hits. This woman, Francine Palmer, rest in peace, she would come and pick me up, and he goes, "You're going to be with Francine today." And I go, "Okay." And then Francine decided, well, I don't want to watch him all day. Why don't I just drop him off at a school?
I don't think you can do that.
She talked to my dad, and my dad was like, "That's a good idea." He can learn some shit.
You can't do that.
Oh, man, you got double dipped in school?
Second, mind you, I'm coming out of first grade into
He's
second.
in wood shop or something. What the?
Yes, literally. I would just get.
He's at the high school.
It just would take. They would take me to Kingston Elementary School on the north side.
The fuck?
And just drop me off in a teacher's, and I would just be in that class for the last 3 weeks. So the first 3 weeks of visiting my dad, I'm just in fucking school all day.
Again. And a different dude. Imagine starting a new school with 3 weeks left in school. Nobody wants
In
to
the
fucking
hood
play with
you're
you.
not from.
Yeah, nobody wants to fuck
And
with
you've
you.
been up since fucking 5 in the morning.
Everybody thought you were a cop.
Bro, every fucking summer for it was 2 summers straight, I got sent to fucking school for daycare.
That's crazy.
And I learned some shit though.
Francine don't like kids.
Gotta watch this motherfucker all day.
Speaking of cars, what are you whipping around in now?
I sold my car when I moved to New York in 2015. I had a Kia Sorento. I've only had 2 cars as an adult.
The Focus being one of them?
I had the Focus that my mom bought. I rode that for 300,000 miles.
Jesus.
And then the Kia, when I turned it in.
Dude, 300,000 miles on a Ford, nonetheless.
That's
That's all right. Shout out to Detroit, huh?
In 4 years.
4 years? You put 300,000 miles on it?
I told you when she bought me that car, it opened up the whole fucking country, bro. I'd drive as far as Sioux Falls.
Holy shit.
Drive down to Miami. I took it as far west as El Paso. I fucking rode that car. That car, if I could go back and buy it today, I would. If I had a place just to fucking have it.
Yeah.
Man.
Man, that's a long drive after you bomb, dude.
Yes.
Driving back from El Paso.
Man, fuck coconuts.
You're like, God damn.
Yeah. You just got nothing but 18 hours.
I had one like that in Detroit. I had a long drive bomb in Detroit one time. I went to do open mic in Detroit on a Monday. I called a club and like, "Oh, open mic Monday. Come on up here." I show up for sign up, and there's like 2 or 3 people in line. Sign up's at 5. You come back at 8 for open mic, which I still think is such a stupid procedure that clubs do.
Yeah.
So I come back at 8, and everybody, it's all men, and they're all fucking hoodied and just fucking in the zone, and motherfuckers in the corner like having little freestyle ciphers and shit. And I go back up to the fucking box office. I go, "I'm here for open mic. Where is the open mic?" She goes, "This open mic, baby. You in the right place." And I'm wearing a suit. This is back when I used to perform in suits.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Open mic in suits?
That's
So
garbage.
I'm like,
I respect it.
but keep in mind, I started when I was 19. I was way skinnier than what I am. So when I was 19, I looked 14. So the suit added a little bit of
course.
pay attention to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm 22. I'm in a suit at this fucking comedy club. I go, "Yes, I'm here for open mic." She goes, "Baby, it's open mic rap night."
Oh, my God.
I go, "Y'all didn't put that on the website." She goes, "We don't have to. Everybody knows."
No, not everybody.
I'm not from it. Who the fuck does rap night at a comedy club? And I'm like, oh, y'all just trying to keep the lights on. This is at Coco. Shout out to Coco's. It's gone now as a venue. But I've driven. I'm here. I'm doing my 3 minutes.
Oh, you're a bigger.
She goes, do you still want to go up? I go, yeah. I know I'm going to bomb, but I drove. So just put. She goes. Well, how about we just put you on last, baby? I go, yeah, that's a good idea.
Jesus.
And
Christ.
it's 29 straight. It's 29 people in a row. Motherfucker, I'll kill, and that motherfucker, yeah, you don't know about the D and the 313 and the murder. And then I just get at the, yeah, so book buyback is crazy.
Talking about airplane food.
Well, it was all college shit to a room full of people that could have given a fuck about
RAs are a pain in the ass, huh, guys?
Literally. That's like the type of material.
Anyone in
I
a
was
frat?
doing.
What's happening?
Man.
Damn. Okay.
Why
That's
is
all
book
right.
buyback? That is a robbery.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's get into some cues
Let's do some
here.
cues here.
Okay.
Any of your family or friends ever been on the TV show Catfish?
Negative.
Okay.
Were you a Crystal Light family growing up?
Crystal Lake, Friday the 13th?
No, Crystal Light.
Oh, Crystal Light? No, we were Kool-Aid. Crystal Light was like white people Coke Zero. Because the commercial, there's there's no black people in the Crystal Light commercials back in the day.
Is there? I don't remember.
It had the same vibe as a Lululemon commercial. Like whatever. Like it just didn't register as a black thing. Like we take city water and flavor it and then add sugar. I don't want this Crystal Light bullshit. No.
Okay. Your TSA pre-check.
Yes.
Take your
And
shoes off
clear.
on a plane?
If I'm in first class and it's a long flight.
Okay.
Like if it's a red eye. Red eye and I'm laying down, there's something about taking your shoes off that just helps you go to sleep.
Oh yeah, of course.
You never like
The release of pressure, baby.
Yeah, because if I keep my shoes on, I feel like I'm back to sleeping in the focus.
Yeah.
Flashbacks, and I'll never go back to that.
Will you put the seat back on an airplane? Let's say you're not in first class. First class, I assume,
No,
yeah.
I never recline.
Really?
I never recline.
Gentleman.
It's not out of courtesy though.
Why? I like how he said that. Not because I'm a nice guy.
No, it's window seat, no recline. Because if you don't recline, they can't wake you up to put your seat back up.
Ah,
So you
strategic.
get 15, so you can start sleeping
Earlier and
at
longer.
border.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you get to sleep more on taxi and landing.
Gotcha.
What's your airline you fly? Do you have one that you're true to?
I'm pretty regular on Delta.
Yeah.
out to it. We're
A couple
Delta
of Delta
boys.
men ourselves.
Yeah.
I was a Continental. Continental before they merged with United guy out of the South.
Mm-hmm.
I think most comedians. I think it just boils down to if you live in a city where this airline
Where the
has
hub
Right.
is, yeah.
Yeah, like my buddy Steve Byrne. That's been my dog for years.
Mm-hmm.
He is an American Airlines
Fuck
loyalist,
that.
but he's from
He's right.
Pittsburgh.
He's right there, yeah.
And Pittsburgh is where they got a lot of routes out of
Right.
Pittsburgh to
Makes
Chicago.
sense.
So it makes sense. But
Whatever's best, yeah.
yeah, so I'm a Delta guy.
Okay.
Will you bring food on the plane?
Like, will you order a burger in the terminal and take it on the plane?
I'm very conscious of scents. I don't want to be the
Good.
guy with the there's a picture of this couple that had a crab boil. on
yeah,
the
that's
line.
insane.
It's a beautiful picture. If you did, they had the middle seat with the crab and the corn and shit. It's a gorgeous fucking photograph.
Not everybody belongs on a plane.
Yeah.
That
No.
shouldn't happen.
I took a Chicago style pizza on the plane. It's a Giordano's.
He took a deep dish on a
Giordano's, nonetheless.
I had a 3-hour layover at O'Hare, and if you Google, there's a Giordano's pretty close to O'Hare that you can get in and out of.
You left to get pizza and came back.
Absolutely.
You put a pizza through an X-ray machine.
I called the order in as we were taxiing to the gate. I called Giordano's like just a straight, just greedy bitch that I am.
Why didn't you just
Yes.
eat it then?
No, because what if something happens with the flight? I just want to get back to the safety of the plane. And it's
Okay.
like a 10-minute debate on whether or not the sauce on the top counts as a liquid that I'm bringing in. Like they legit had a conversation about well, I don't know if this is liquid, son. I gotta talk to my supervisor. So I brought that on a Chicago back to LA flight. I fucking
Jesus.
All right.
Did you eat any on the flight?
fuck yeah. That's the whole point of that
Okay.
question, right? Yeah. I
wasn't sure. I didn't know what you were doing.
ate
really.
a slice at the gate,
Okay.
and then when we got to the fucking plane, yeah.
Crushed it. Okay.
Had to give the TSA guy a couple of slices too.
Yeah.
Like for him to play ball.
If you go and get something on your debit card, like a CVS or anything like that, will you get cash back?
Negative. I don't use my debit card for transactions because of the hack fest and
Yeah.
fucking
Smart.
Yeah, credit card, so my shit's protected.
What are you working with credit card wise? Amex, Capital One.
I like Amex for the points.
Shout out to it, baby.
Tie that to the Delta account.
Yeah,
You fucking doubling up
double
the
dipping
miles.
over there.
Yeah,
Of course.
Okay. Growing up or now, do you keep batteries in the refrigerator?
Negative. My dad did. I never do it. My father used to keep 35 mil film in the fridge too. That was a thing as well, to keep film from degrading before you use it.
That makes sense. The batteries doesn't. I don't know why that people think that works, but film to me
That makes sense.
I'll tell you a cheap trick.
A dark,
with batteries,
cool
though.
spot.
If you need to squeeze a little extra juice
Oh, God.
out of a dead battery, piping hot water, like water hot enough for tea. Put the dead batteries in the water. Let them sit 5-6 minutes.
Really?
Piping hot battery out of the water. It's got extra juice in there.
Really? It sounds like it would explode.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I am missing a couple of
Roll the
fingers.
dice.
It's never failed me.
Okay.
Listen, man, Family Feud's on. I'm not missing it.
Yeah.
This remote working.
Kids, kids, don't do that.
Yeah, like if I'm in a hotel room in the back, I go over to the coffee maker, just run a pitcher of
Call
water.
down to the
What? Call
desk.
down to the front
They'll
desk.
bring you a new
I don't
remote.
have time for this.
You're boiling water. What do you mean?
Listen, I watch
Man.
MacGyver and Bear Grylls.
All right.
If the housekeeper came in and you had batteries and boiling hot water, she'd have some questions.
Yeah, it looks like you're making meth or something. Fucking Breaking Bad over
What's this guy
here.
doing?
God damn, someone told me a story one time of a comedian that was in the room jacking off when housekeeper came in. And he went to apologize. And went out, and she ran out the room.
Of course.
And he ran out the room
Okay, sure.
after her,
I'm sorry.
trying to apologize, and locked himself out the
Ah.
That is such a horrible feeling when you
That's a
hear
tough
that
one.
door lock. Like once you go, oh, I'm fucked.
Fucking fuck. It's like that old police academy where was it Captain Mauser, where they put all the fucked up shampoo in his head.
Yeah.
And it was in his, he couldn't see, and then he fucking walked out to the middle of the, the fucking thing.
That was the first one, police ago. I think the tape is back there.
Yeah, we have it on
We
set.
took it off of HBO when I was a kid. Send any Venmo requests.
Requests? No. But I'll pay people through, like I'll do spots around New York, I get paid in Venmo.
Sure, of course.
And so then, in turn, if I'm working with someone who needs to be paid in Venmo,
You'll keep it in there and send it to them.
yeah, I just never take,
You never take it
I
out.
never take it out.
Will you take the customer receipt at a restaurant? If you sign the receipt, will you take the customer copy with you?
No, and can we stop with the receipt shit?
I'm
Sure.
right there with you.
What are we doing?
Toast, the tablets. Great. Boop, boop, boop.
Like it's on my credit card thing, and then my credit card does a better job of sorting,
Sure.
like Amex does, like that end of the year.
Yeah, this is what you spend on
Yeah.
housing, rental cars, whatever.
It groups
yeah.
all your shit, so that's enough for me. No.
I've never been asked to show a receipt. I mean, in 20 years.
Oh, wait, no, I take that back. I take the customer receipt and I throw it away
Smart.
because
they
I don't
don't-
want you to fucking rewrite another.
I got
tip.
jammed
Yeah.
up. $500 they took out and cleared out my bank account.
Really?
Yeah, when I was in college. I left it there. They took it, $500 tip,
Wrote
cleared me
themselves a
out,
tip.
and then the business closed that next day. So it was just like the waiter, one last hurrah from the waiter.
Fucking
I went back to
nicely
fucking
done.
scream at him, and the balls were boarded up.
I put the cash symbol when I write in a tip.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
nice
Cash
and big.
symbol.
Nice paranoia.
Nice and
I like
big.
it, Roy.
Yeah.
And then I blacken out the area to the left of the cash symbol, so you're not remixing this
Real
shit.
big.
Yeah, and then I fucking circle it, and then I get it notarized.
No more than this.
I go see a judge on Monday.
Write a little
magistrate. Me and the waiter go to the magistrate.
I'm leaving him $8. Nothing more, nothing less.
Can you open a bottle with a lighter?
No, I don't smoke, so
Okay.
I don't know how to do that. But they've taught me that wham the bottle on the edge of a counter trick.
Okay.
Yeah, that fucks up the counter, though.
Who taught you that?
Not my counter. Some alcoholic in a rush.
An alcoholic in a rush.
Some booze bag that had to get to work real quick.
Yeah, because whenever you're like, oh, let me find out. No, bro, I got away. And then,
Everybody has their own trick, yeah.
like, what the fuck?
And they wear it as a badge of honor to show you how they can do it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you peeing in the shower? You pee in the shower?
Absolutely.
Brush your teeth in the shower?
No.
Gentlemen.
No.
Okay.
How do you feel about hibachi restaurants?
No.
No.
Korean barbecue I like.
Yeah. The classier hibachi.
The best.
I feel like it's like DIY hibachi.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Get your hands dirty a little bit.
Will you shower in the morning or at night? What's the routine?
Night.
Shower at night.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm night. Early on, I dated a woman in college who believed in getting in the bed
Clean.
Okay.
to preserve the cleanliness of the bed.
I'm with you.
Makes sense.
And it just kind of made sense to me.
Sure.
Will you dance at a wedding?
No.
Really?
No, I don't really know how to dance. And
Okay.
fucking,
Well, you
like,
do
I might two-step or something goofy.
something
but-
easy. Yeah.
Electric slide, Macarena.
Yeah, but if you're asking me if I'm out there just running the dance floor all night,
Freestyling a little bit.
No.
Okay. Have you ever saved a Crown Royal bag?
Oh yeah.
Do you have one currently in your apartment?
No, I haven't drank Crown in a while.
Okay.
Once you elevate, you can stop drinking bagged liquor.
What's the go-to drink for you now? Did you say bag liquor?
Yeah.
I thought he said bad liquor. Bag liquor is a great term.
No, because really the good shit. And it's not that Crown Royal isn't good shit. It's just there's also-
better.
There's better shit.
Sure.
Once you get into better shit, the packaging is way more simple and
Sure.
just
Subtle.
clean. Yeah.
What are you knocking around with today? If you were going out after this for a couple of drinks, what
And
are you doing?
do you have a little bar at the house where you'll have a drink when you come home after
Yeah,
work?
I'm still trying to build out the little. I just got a place a couple of like last fall, so I'm still trying to figure out all of that. But I got the ice cube molds.
Really?
I got the circle and
And
the
the
fucking
square.
and the square.
It's a pro
So,
move.
Like I got the right cubes because I'm a Manhattan guy. I'm an old-fashioned
Yeah,
guy.
hit me with the Mannies.
That's my thing. So pretty much any top shelf brown liquor. I like that Japanese Suntory. I do Johnny.
Satori time.
I still like some.
You got Johnny
Bullet.
at the house?
Yeah.
What color are we
Johnny
talking?
Black. I didn't
Okay.
go blue.
You
I
didn't
kept
go
it-
crazy.
yeah,
Okay.
Fucking.
Where's Roywood grocery shopping? Where do you go?
There's a couple of like D'Agostino's.
D'Agostino's
that I'll
is
go to.
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whole Foods man.
For chicken salad, and there's a couple of things in Whole Foods that I like, but
You go to Whole Foods specifically just for the chicken salad?
they got they got a Sonoma chicken salad, which is chicken, it's fucking pecans, grapes, celery. And then if you want to get sexy, go home, shave up some apples, add some apples to
like
that
a
bitch.
Waldorf salad. Almost.
Yeah.
That's a classy
And what are you
answer.
putting that on?
Cracker. I just
You
fucking
do it
get
with crackers?
I do chicken salad with crackers. Sometimes I do a croissant from Zabar's.
Whoa!
I'll
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kennedy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then you go get one of them Jewish bakeries and get some of that good soft ass bread. So it's like I'm on like an errand, and it takes me back to my days in high school where I would go Burger King for the burger, McDonald's for the fries, Chick-fil-A for the milkshake.
Whoa.
No way.
All on the same day?
Yeah, like there used to be in Homewood, there used to be a spot where
That
you
just
could
blew
knock
my
out
mind.
all three. Like if you come down Green Springs in Birmingham in the 90s,
Jesus.
there was a McDonald's and a Burger King within a block of each other. And then the Chick-fil-A was in enough distance for you to consume the burger and fry on the way to Chick-fil-A
To wash it down.
to get the trifecta. So
I don't know
now
if that's classy or trashy, but it's fucking genius.
I don't like any of the crackers at Whole Foods because I like
This
the,
guy's real hoity-toity now,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
like
here
the
for it.
weird basic ass crackers. I don't want your fucking knockoff Wheat Thin or your knockoff Townhouse. I want a nice buttery fucking basic bitch cracker.
You're a Ritz man.
Yeah, Ritz.
Ritz-
I'm Club. I'm Keebler Club.
Ooh.
Townhouse. Ritz if you got
Townhouse
nothing
is all
else.
right.
Yeah.
Ritz is the bottom tier
Yeah,
of
it's
that.
like
the buttery.
vodka. If you got, all right, I'll do vodka if you don't have any dark. I'll try the vodka.
Okay.
That sounds like a credit card. I'm Keebler Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get in the lounge. I have lounge access. They let me in the tree.
So you gotta
Just
go.
the elves in there.
So you gotta go regular grocery store for your crackers. It's the Food Emporium, Walgreens,
Sure.
and D'Agostino's. Get your crackers from there. Get your chicken salad from Whole Foods. Get the bread from Zabar's.
You're very calculated.
I like it.
I like it. It's great.
If you're
A
gonna
good-
enjoy,
a
you
good
should
process.
enjoy food. You should not compromise at any point. Well, I don't feel like going to. No, go.
Hey, you're
And
preaching to
then
the choir.
Get all that good ass bread, and then get you a fucking Tupperware, and keep that shit. Stretch it out for a fucking week and a half.
Do you have a regiment? Like, will you go to the grocery store every Saturday, every Sunday, or anything like that? Or you just
Nah.
kind of let it flow?
No, I just kind of let it flow. And usually when I buy groceries, it's just for 3 or 4 days because at some point I'm on the road and something
Sure.
I
Yeah,
bought
you
is
lose-
going to go
yeah.
bad.
Mhm.
I've tried those mail
Delivery.
I've tried them both. I've tried the one where they mail you the shit raw and you cook it. And then I've tried the ones where you just reheat what they cooked in. It's like, New York chef just made this yesterday for you. And I'm like,
I would recommend trying Factor meals.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Factor meals are
one's
fantastic.
a sponsor, so we're cutting that.
okay.
Can you just do us a favor,
Let
look
me
at the
know.
camera, and say you love Factor?
I like Factor. In fact, as a matter of factor, that is my favorite meal prep planning service.
Mine just got
Thank you,
delivered
sir.
today.
When you eat at the house, if you make dinner, do you order in a lot? You get
Yeah, that's something I'm guilty of, which I'm trying to be better about.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to, because I'm co-parenting now. So when my son is over, I don't want to just keep ordering food.
Yeah.
If you're by yourself, your son's not there. Will you eat? Will you sit at your table, the kitchen table, and eat, or will you sit in front of the TV?
No, I eat at a table.
Really?
Do you plate it?
I
Or do you eat out of the container it comes in?
usually out the container just because of the road comic in me.
Sure.
Because if I was in a hotel,
He's eating it with an iron or something.
Yeah,
I got the batteries in the coffee pot.
But if it's something like, say, like when I get, I can't even think of the name of the place, Cafe Forensic. When I get chicken parm.
Woo! Now you're talking my
Cafe.
language there, Roy.
Cafe Forensic. I like for that to be out. Get that out the container, so you can really enjoy and spread your plate, set your breads or whatever. No, I don't eat in the bedroom. I might snack on the couch, but like a full meal, nah.
Okay.
Unless I'm eating a pizza and watching a movie with somebody.
Sure.
But no, I like to eat at a table, man.
Will you watch anything while you're eating? Will you put something on the iPad, watch a show? When you're at the
anything
table?
goes.
Okay.
Anything goes
Fair
while
game.
I'm eating.
But just at a table.
Bro, I'll eat during a Zoom call, and I know they try to act like this is some sort of faux pas and you shouldn't do it, and I'm like, this is me.
This is what you're
So
buying, gang.
Either you want to work with me or you don't. I'm going to eat.
If we came over to your house right now and you offered
That's
us
what we're gonna do.
some water, what would the water be coming in? Would it be a bottle? Would it be from the sink?
Brita out the cup.
Brita out of the cup.
Tap.
Okay.
Filter tap Brita pitcher.
Okay.
Okay.
And
in the fridge?
Yeah,
Cold?
it's in the fridge. I'm a cold water guy. I don't know.
How's the filter on that?
I don't know. It's charcoal. It's quicker than the one I had before. I had this Pro Pure or some shit that was too nice. And it was like a chalk or a granite filter. And it literally would take 9 hours for
to get
one
a glass.
pitcher.
Yeah.
How often are you changing the filter on the Brita, though?
Yeah.
All right.
You got us tap water is what you got us. You got us tap water in a
cold.
pitcher.
It's cold.
Cold.
though. It's cold.
That kills half the germs.
Okay. Let me swap out this filter. At the house.
Set a reminder. Do you floss every day?
Not every day, but I floss.
Okay. How do you feel about the rotisserie chicken?
I am a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Only because the rotisserie chicken saved me,
Sure.
out on the road. That's $6, bro.
$6 lean.
That's 2 meals.
Lean meat too.
Shout out to the
Meals if
Roto
you know-
gang.
Yeah. I used to fuck up Boston Market when I first moved to New York. Go in there and buy a whole fucking, like a grocery store rotisserie. Like Publix down south, Publix supermarkets have probably the best rotisserie in the game.
Okay.
Walmart, I'm putting second.
Really?
I don't think I've ever had a Walmart.
That's a bold statement.
In the South, though.
Okay.
In the South, where they give a fuck about flavor. And
Yeah.
Don't just go any Walmart and go, Roy said, come here and fucking.
I'm over in Parsippany, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Roy
Don't-
sent me.
Next to the
Don't do
tires.
Don't do that. That chicken's going to be trash.
Okay.
Are you a pistachio man?
Negative.
No pistachios.
No, I got a cashew allergy. It's extended to pralines, and pistachios are in the same neighborhood. So
okay.
when I was like 35 on a flight, I ate a cashew and just out the blue, my throat closed. Almost asked them to land the plane.
Jesus.
So since that day, I'm like, okay,
Okay.
fuck all y'all.
Sure.
I
Except
respect.
for Snickers. That's worth death.
You like an ice cream Snickers?
Yeah, I can still eat peanuts, but cashews, pralines,
Legumes.
yeah, I
Gotcha.
don't know the difference. I just fuck
Stay
them
away.
all.
Yeah. No, it makes
Like
sense.
even now when I eat a Snickers, that first bite is just like a little nibble. And we wait to feel if my
Yeah.
mouth becomes warm.
Give
like,
it a couple minutes.
Yeah, like you ever drink bleach water?
No.
Okay.
What?
What's
But
bleach
like
water?
the water would. You ever
What?
accidentally ingested chlorine bleach?
No.
Okay, when you do, your mouth gets really warm,
Have
and it's
you- why
similar.
have
Yeah,
you?
why?
It
You're doing
was-
real good here, Roy. Don't
Yeah.
blow it now.
Thought
You're
it was-
drinking bleach.
You guys know when you're hanging out drinking chemicals? You guys know that, right?
My
Couple of guys
point
hanging
is-
out.
I'm more of a spick and span man, to be honest with you.
Your mouth gets super warm really fast when there's some shit that's not supposed to be in your body. It's like a siren. I used to work at a steak delivery place, at food delivery.
Oh, so he's a medical doctor. No, it's cool. I used to be a delivery driver.
No, we would bleach the lemonade and
okay,
the
okay.
fruit punch fountain. And
Oh,
so
okay, I gotcha.
Bleach water looks
Yeah.
like lemonade.
Gotcha.
And so
Okay.
I pulled up a whole glass of that shit, took a deep swig.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I didn't know they were cleaning the fucking. He didn't cover the spigot.
Holy
When you're
shit.
cleaning the fucking shit, you're supposed to cover
Put
the
a cup
spigot
on it or something,
Yeah,
yeah.
and my fucking Bert didn't. And I came
Fuck
in.
you, Bert. Damn.
I'll tell you what, though. The fountain lemonade is all right.
Ooh.
You say you were
Is it good, or is it the fact that is it like, are we buying into the presentation? That
I think it's the present. Yeah.
Oh, you mean those things?
Yeah.
Those things. That was like
up the wall.
Yeah.
That's what I drank out of.
Yeah.
If I could have one of those in my house, those things are unbelievable. That technology fascinated me as a kid. How it just kept going. It was so cool. Yeah, there is an element of that to it.
All right, I got a couple more here. If you had to pick one, Fritos, Cheetos, or Pringles?
Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot?
Negative.
Or straight up?
Not a fan of Flamin' Hot.
Okay, so
anything.
straight up Cheetos is the go.
Straight up Cheetos would be the one.
Okay.
Pringle sour cream would be the number
Ooh,
2.
gentleman's answer.
No love for Fritos.
Okay.
Too thick, too crunchy.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them.
It's dense.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking ass end of a pretzel or something. It's like just fucking, no disrespect to your Philly fucking pretzel.
Sure.
Would you walk up to a drive-thru without a car?
I've tried. They will
That's why
not
his mom
serve
bought
you.
him the car.
They will not serve you.
Some will, some won't. I think you have to get a guy who plays ball a little bit.
When you get out of the shower, you towel off. First of all, how often is that towel getting rotated?
Shit. That's
You
a
a
good question.
fresh towel every shower?
No. Some people are, which is crazy. Like you
No.
live in a hotel or something.
Like I'm the dry off towel, as I call it in the black community.
What's the other one?
The face towel, your rag, your washcloth.
Sure. So
Okay.
you're a washcloth man in the shower.
Washcloth in the shower, yes, or a loofah, or some scrubbing abrasive soap
Some to
sponge,
exfoliate.
Gotcha.
something
And
like that.
Sorry to cut you off. Will you use a body wash or a bar soap? What are you
I
knocking around
prefer
with?
bar soap.
Okay, and
What
what's
do
that?
you use?
What's that
soap.
brand?
I don't know, some weird shit from L'Occitane, like some fucking French shit.
I don't even know what any of that is.
Lasatana, give that a Google.
I
That
can't
sounds
do the
expensive.
grocery store soap. That shit be drying you out and it'll fuck you up. So
Sure.
I'd be all scared of the chemicals of that shit. Washcloth, I probably rotate every 3 days. The dry off towel, probably every 4 days. Maybe.
That's pretty
That's
good.
real good.
That's good. That's really
I
good.
go
If I'm
weeks.
just drying off with it, it's like okay. But the washcloth is doing a lot of work. It's picking up the dirt too.
Lot of heavy
You
lifting.
got to rotate that one.
Now, where does the towel go when you're done drying off? Does it go over your door in your bedroom? Does it go over the shower
No,
curtain?
why? I've never understood that. I've never understood the dry off towel making it out of the bathroom.
Really?
I bring my clothes into the shower.
Wait,
so
hold
I
on.
dry
At your
off,
house?
Yeah, I
He's
dry
used
off
to showering
in my
at truck
shower.
stops and shit, though. He's got to be on
I
his
have.
toes.
Shout out to the Flying J.
He's
So-
got to be on his fucking toes, baby.
So, like, you dry off, then you put that towel on a towel rack in the bathroom. Then you put on your motherfucking clothes in the bathroom, and then you go back out into the world.
Full clothes? Like
Not
you'll put
fully,
like jeans
but
on?
but at least drawers.
Okay.
I'm dry and at least presentable. So this
Leaving.
towel, there's no need for this towel. But I also don't fuck with robes either, because I don't make moves naked.
Make moves
That's
naked.
the funniest thing anyone's ever
I don't-
said. I make moves naked exclusively in the house.
I don't understand. I'm not a robe person.
Wait,
Like,
hold on. No, just so I have this. You go in the shower, you shower.
Yes.
You dry off in the shower. Do you open the door to the bathroom to get that fresh air in to really dry
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets
all
too
right.
steamy
Okay.
for me.
You push the shower curtain back. You dry off because you're dripping. So let the drip in the tub.
Mm-hmm.
Then step out. You've done upper body. Now you lay that same towel down, feet, ankles. Now you put that thing up on the rack. Put your drawers on. Now you're ready to leave the bathroom.
Okay.
But I know people who just tie the towel around their waist and then they do all of the lotion and hair and post-shower routine in the bedroom. I've never done that. But then I've also always had to share bathroom with my
Sure.
mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you travel, like when I was in Mississippi with all of my cousins, you can't come out and do shit because
Yeah.
it's a house full of motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
In a hotel,
That
when you're
makes
by
sense.
yourself, will you walk around the hotel room naked?
No,
Really?
You don't make
No.
moves naked.
Huh.
get clothes on immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
In case you got a fight or something.
Something could happen. Something could
In case that
happen.
adjoining door opens, you got to be fucking on your
It's
toes.
the same reason I don't fuck with flip-flops other than at the pool.
Why?
In case you get in a fight.
Yeah, or you need to run. Somebody might
Yeah.
shoot. Like I have fucking trauma. I've been around enough weird shit where in my brain, shit could jump off. I need fucking closed toe. There's a shoe. I don't remember the brand, but there's a closed toe neoprene. Looks like one of them Kanye shoes or whatever, but it's like it's rubberized and you can wear it in the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Swim
The
shoes.
swim or whatever
Yeah.
it's called. It goes around it fully encloses your foot.
Yeah.
I've been fantasizing about a pair of those.
Get
I'm
'em.
like, that's the
They
ultimate.
were big in the
Because
90s.
even if they get to shooting in the ocean, I can just
They'd be
still
out.
fucking run
You should put on flippers and go the other way. Just go further out in the water. Just get out as quick as possible, baby.
Oh, man. Staying with getting dressed. Socks go on before your pants? Or pants then socks?
That's a good question. Usually socks, then pants. Like if it's jogging pants, something with a tight cuff, elastic cuff that's going to grip, it's easier for me to bring the pants up over the sock.
Okay.
So I'm not shoving sock under the elastic and all of that stuff.
All right.
Yeah, socks first more often than not.
Okay.
How do you feel about the deviled egg?
Love the deviled egg. Prefer it with the relish chopped up inside it.
Okay. Paprika?
Yes. A little bit of that cube salt, whatever those big salt.
Sea salt.
Sea
flakes.
salt?
Is it
kosher
sea
salt?
Yeah, kosher salt. Like it's the big pieces of salt. I like that on that too.
You have a go-to cereal?
I will always have a soft spot for Fruit Loops.
Okay. Man.
Amen.
Every blue moon, and it's not like at the Daily Show, they let the interns buy the cereal, and so there's like, here's the 9 you must buy, and then here's 5 boxes of just whatever.
Whatever's clever. Yeah.
Yeah, they let the kids kind of just to help mix it up in variety, and every now and then they'll grab a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
But I don't buy cereal for the house. Like it feels too candy. Like I like as a 44-year-old man, I feel like oatmeal with walnuts is what I'm supposed to be eating.
Sure.
Like that's the image I want my son to have of me.
You can't be digging for the prize at the bottom of Frosted Flakes in front of your kid.
Yeah, in front of your kid. Oh, son, we just gonna get the Fruit Loop. Follow the nose. It's like no, motherfucker. Your daddy eats this boring shit. Now stare at me.
Trying to stay alive.
Look at your daddy trying to live longer to fucking be with you.
Who's cutting the hair?
I got a barber here.
You go there, they come to you?
For the most part, I go to his shop, but he also cuts hair at the Daily Show. So
there you go.
So because he's in the hair and makeup union, sometimes he's down at the show to cut a guest or cut somebody in the building. So I can kind of sneak.
Yeah.
Like that was the biggest thing when Trevor left. I lost my goddamn weekly haircut.
Why, he got to cut every week?
Yeah, because the barber would come down to cut Trevor's.
Man.
So I could just be like, when you're done with Trevor.
Clean me up a little bit?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day. When you get your hair cut on set, do you tip on set?
No. There is not a penny that comes out of your pocket. If I get some of the best haircuts I've ever gotten were for TV productions, and they are paid
crazy,
well.
bro.
Yeah, they're you make a solid living.
They're not burning and turning. They're not trying to get you out of the chair.
You're
to make $10
making
on
way more than you would if you do it on a regular enough basis. As a union barber on set, you can make close to what you would have been making in a shop if you had a chair and a regular flow of customers. But of course, then something like the writer's strike happens, the production starts. So it's like there's a gift and a curse.
balance, yeah.
When it's good, it's good. It's fucking great.
Man,
Okay, that's all right.
I got one more, and then I'm clear.
Okay.
You go to a steakhouse. How do you get your steak cooked?
Steaks are medium, ribeyes only, cowboy preferred.
Pretty good.
I know some people get a porterhouse or something. Like if I'm on a date with someone and she wants a different cut, I'll defer to her cut of meat.
Gentlemen.
Okay.
Gentlemen's
like
move.
if you're getting a porterhouse for 2.
Yeah.
And you got to share it. You'll give it to her.
But I hope and pray that she wants it medium. I've dated a couple of medium rares, and it was difficult.
Would you rather go higher or lower?
Lower.
You mean you'd rather it medium rare
than medium well?
Medium
Medium well can be fucked up. At
And-
least with medium rare, I can hope and pray
that there's some
Sure.
that
pieces.
you're fucked up. Yeah, and I can just get the outer perimeter,
Sure.
you eat the inner.
Yeah.
And on a date or with friends, are you a single appetizer guy or are you sharing everything?
Let's share. Let's figure out something for everybody to share. But there's always one appetizer I really want.
Yeah, me too, big
And
guy.
I'll try and order 2 of those to make sure I get my portion.
Fair share.
Yeah,
My
because
life.
I'm like the guy, like I hate fucking group nachos.
Wait, why?
Nachos is one of the most
Man, I get you so much.
the lack of equity across. you know. Let's talk about equity for a second.
Please.
Diversity and inclusion.
Top 1% of chips have all the good topics.
And some fucker gets the chip and doesn't have the decency to get that chip and a dry chip and then
balance it
and make you a nacho sandwich so you get even to. So you might get the chip with all the fucking chicken and the cheese, and then I'm stuck with a sour cream and 2 olive fucking chip.
Man.
And they go, let's get nachos for the table. And it's like, let's just all not be happy.
Yeah. There's a way they're
No.
doing them now where they
They span them out.
they span them out. Like they put them on cookie sheets. So everything gets an equal distribution.
Is that like at a Mexican restaurant? That sounds like a Mexican
I don't know.
restaurant.
I saw it online, to be honest with you.
Because I've seen Mexican restaurants that take the nacho shit more serious. Because they
Of
oven
course.
bake the cheese. They
Yeah.
nacho them in the oven. It's not that.
It's not like
Applebee's.
it's not a
No.
mountain. It's flat.
Yeah.
So then they go, all right, here's
Yeah.
guac all over the
So
surface
it's like
area.
bruschetta or some shit.
Yes, yes.
More
yes.
evenly distributed.
Okay, see that I would prefer.
Yes.
Okay.
But no, give me something that
Okay.
I just got 2 more. Mayo, Hellman's or Miracle Whip.
Hellman's regular mayo.
Jesus.
Miracle Whip is a little fucking too sweet. Now you want something that blow your goddamn mind? Get that Japanese mayo.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh
I
my
have
god.
no
It's called like Weepies or
I don't know what it's called,
it's in like a little thing. My girl gets it.
but
in-
it's halfway between Miracle Whip and American
Yeah,
mayonnaise, and
it's
it is
good.
the perfect tang and sweet balance.
Okay.
And put that shit on a fucking hot dog, bro.
See, this
the
is why I'm on the
Japanese
fence
mayo.
with him. He's classy and then trashy.
What? No hot dogs?
You want the expensive
dogs, of
no,
course.
But they're not. You want the expensive, fancy mayo, but you're
Yes.
putting it on a hot dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's the duality of man. This
Absolutely.
guy.
Oh, that's right. No mayo on hot dog. Fucking Americans.
No,
I'm a
big
mayo
with
on a
it.
hot dog
Hey,
guy.
I'm in.
I love
I
it.
like what you're putting down.
Not on a brat. You go mustard on a brat. That meat's too fucking salty to disrespect with mayo.
What else is
Okay.
going on your hot dog? Let's clear this up,
Well, let's get some after this.
Now, if you want to know the real bougie,
please.
fucking, I go bun open, preferably Hawaiian roll,
Gentlemen,
top cut. Don't really fuck with the side cut buns.
Whoa.
Prefer the top cut. It's because the side you open up and the hinge action
hinge breaks.
comes loose, and
Yeah.
now you got
He's not
fucking
wrong.
shit coming out. It's very suspect on the side cut hot dog bun. Top cut, you know what you're getting. You crack it open. I go mayo. I go a pass of yellow mustard. I go a pass of relish. Then the dog on top of the toppings
Whoa. He's
To
putting
encase-
bottoms on.
to encase and enclose the toppings underneath to keep all this bullshit slippage, and it's less messy.
On
Top
the
side, doing all this shit.
he's not wrong.
He turned
Very-
toppings into bottoms.
Very
What
interesting.
just happened here?
Set a bedding of
This
the
guy's
flavors.
nuts.
Now, if you really want to go next
A
level,
bedding of flavors.
put the hot dog in, give it a twist. Bring some of that top sauce and residue from the bottom up to the top layer. And now you're getting the top, your palate is getting a little bit of flavor on both sides on every bite. That way, when you bite the hot dog, you're not just getting toppings on one side of your mouth and meat on the other side of your mouth. You get an even balance. The problem is you have to
He
do
should
this
be
stuff-
running for office.
I know.
What's going on?
But-
At least, like, commander-in-chief of hot dogs or something.
The problem, though, is that more often than not, when you're eating hot dogs, it's with a group of people, and you know motherfuckers are watching you and judging you and how you prepare it. Like just recently, I was at a barbecue, and they had the baked beans going. So sometimes I go with the baked beans on top of the dog. No
Yeah.
sauce.
You're an
baked
American.
beans.
I get it.
Baked beans only.
yeah.
Try to do my baked bean bed, and then like I'm going through my routine, and they're like, "What the fuck is that? What are you doing? Just eat that." Because I'm like Nomar Garciaparra. I don't know if you ever seen videos like this is a baseball player that would go through.
The guy from the Red Sox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's video of it. It's a legend where Garciaparra, after this pre-pitch clock, after every pitch, he would go through the same
Yeah, yeah, of course.
20-point routine of straightening his uniform, re-velcroing the glove, twisting the bat, fixing it. Like he would go through all his shit and then get back in the bat. He just had neurosis. That's how I am with preparing a hot dog. If I really want it the way I want
Sure.
it. So, yeah.
Which you should have. You've earned. You deserve.
Japanese mayo is the fucking shit.
Damn.
The best sandwich I've ever had, the best piece of seafood I've ever had was a Burger King BK Big
Oh,
Fish
see, and then he does this.
in
This is great.
Tokyo.
Oh, I'm out. I'm done. I can't do it with this guy
The
anymore.
tartar sauce was the base of the tartar was Japanese mayo. Tartar sauce with Japanese mayo as a base over a fish sandwich that doesn't have half the chemicals that they put in the ones in America. Fast food is fresh as fuck overseas.
Yeah. Damn, this guy's good.
Top 3 fish sandwich I've ever had. Burger King in Tokyo.
See, he's pure 50-50 down the line.
I don't
he
know,
walks
man.
in both Burger
I
King
ate
and Tokyo.
it for 3 days. I was in Tokyo and I fucking ate Burger King
See?
for 3 days in a row
He
because
is-
it was good. And like, you're in Tokyo, you're gonna try. Oh, fuck all that other shit. I had some octopus inside a hush puppy. That was good.
What are we doing? He's perfectly 50% trash and 50% the classiest guy I've ever met in my life.
You love
the
hush
fact that he
puppies,
called it a
right?
hush puppy.
Yeah, you love a hush puppy, and then everybody loves a fucking decent piece of calamari. Octopus ain't shit, but fucking meaty fucking calamari.
Sure.
Yeah.
Put that shit in a hush puppy. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
He's drinking bleach. He's got Japanese mayo. I don't know what's happening.
Man. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roy Wood.
Man.
What's your verdict, Kip?
I honestly, I think we've only, I've called it 50-50 one other time, I think. But this is the most down the line, both sides of the fence, 50-50. He's the epitome of, I mean, he's doing credit card scams in like 9th grade or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's got Japanese mayonnaise. He's a well-cultured man. I'm saying 50-50.
I got to say this. I understand the 50-50, but his garbage tendencies are extremely methodical.
Yes.
So I'm going to say all class. This is the first weird split. Toby, you want to do the tiebreaker?
What are you thinking, T-Bone?
First time ever?
It's like 60-40 class, I think.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I'll give you that.
I'll meet you there. 60-40
I take
class.
food on the plane, but it's a deep dish pizza.
Yeah, Sammy's like going to get the best food to take on a plane. Every move he makes, he then confuses me with the next move.
You think I'm going to take a fucking Charlie's Philly cheesesteak? Extra onions? No.
Dude, I tried to Google his soap, and I had to put in my password for the Illuminati. Like, I don't know what to do, dude.
It's verbena soap from L'Occitane. That's what it is.
L'Occitane.
Yeah.
That sounds like a French restaurant.
Yeah, it's a French lotion.
I'll do the nachos and the soap at L'Occitane. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roy Wood, he is on tour right now. He is one of the funniest guys. You have to go and see him.
This was fun.
Thank you,
buddy.
Yeah, this was great.
Buddy, we love you. We've been so excited to have you. Thank you so much for coming in. Anything else you want the folks out there to know?
No, that's it, man. Just come out and see me live.
Virginia Beach, you said next,
yeah,
right?
Virginia Beach, Hartford. We playing from Sacramento to Hartford down to Miami, man. So
awesome.
We getting all the time zones in. If you don't see your city, know it's getting added because it's a strike. I ain't got shit to do out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roy Wood.
Thank you, buddy.
Kippy,
Thank
what do
you.
you got for him?
We're also all over the road. We're announcing the next leg of our tour for the fall and the winter, so get those tickets because they are moving quick. We appreciate it. We love you.
Gang, we love you, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Are You Garbage Comedy Podcast. Please take a second to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get the episodes as they come out. Thanks a lot.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage, where we sit down with your favorite comedians and find out if they grew up classy or if they grew up trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day here in Astoria, Queens, New York City. My partner, on the other hand, ran for the hills at the first sign of the Rona. He's at an undisclosed location somewhere in southern Pennsylvania. Give it up for my good pal, hippie, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What's up, guys? I changed bunkers again. I feel like fucking Saddam in his last few days, man. I'm not sleeping in the same place twice. Fuck.
Coming at you from a spider hole.
Fuck that. Happy to be here, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, all that. Full video is up on YouTube. We appreciate all the support so far. Thanks, guys.
Very nice. We have a very special guest today. One of my absolute favorites. I know one of Kippy's favorites. He's an absolute get. I'm going to read this rap sheet off to you real quick, Kippy. All right. It's going to take a couple of minutes because the man has got some fucking credits. We'll kick it off with Last Comic Standing, Comedy Central Half Hour, Gotham Comedy Live, been on The Bonfire, has his own special on Comedy Central. He's been on Inside Amy Schumer, Roast Battle, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, okay? The Late Show with James Corden, This Week at the Comedy Cellar, appeared on the Conan O'Brien Show 7 fucking times. He's been on the Tonight Show 3 times. Joe Rogan, he's the co-host of Tuesdays with Stories. He's also been on Horace and Pete, the acclaimed show. And not that he shows it off like these other thoughts on Instagram, but he's got a tight little body on him. Coming at you from the West Village of Manhattan, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark fucking Norman, everybody.
Hey, good to be here. Wow, that was quite a sheet, quite a resume.
Buddy, look at you.
Kid's got a motor on him, Jesus.
Does. Fucking homeowner, too. He's got his own place down in the Ville.
I just want my parents' love. My dad's a cunt. I can't get a hello, a text, a pat on the back. So I don't know. I'm striving for something here.
Is that true? Well, what do your parents do, by the way? I get the vibe. I know you're from New Orleans. They're the learned people, right? Don't they do something?
Intellectual queefs. They're always got their head in a book and not on their son. But no, they're nice people. My dad's real estate douche, and my mom runs a museum. So they're kind of uppity.
Your dad's a real estate guy in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this before, but you grew up in the house that they filmed Miller's Crossing, right? The one that Leo the Lion owned.
That's right.
I mean-
Yeah, they lit it on fire, and they had to like blow the
They let your house
window
on
out
fire?
because he jumps out a window and off a balcony. And I remember the whole thing. I saw the shoot, the Coen brothers. It was wild. I was a wee lad.
So, Kippy, I don't know if you've seen this place. It's a nice fucking house. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's a nice house in New Orleans. So I don't mean he's got
Now
learned
it is.
parents. He's an accomplished man. But the question is he fucking garbage?
Well, if I may chime
Sure,
in,
of course.
the house was not nice when I lived there, and my dad is the most N-word rich guy on the planet. Like we had
New
a
money,
Beamer,
baby.
We had a Beamer with ripped seats, no engine. We had a Lexus with blood stains in it. And, a lady died in there, and
Jesus.
Yeah, the
Where's he
house-
shopping? A police auction? What the fuck?
he was an auction guy. Yeah, he
Real?
was.
Oh, that's no fucking good. If you're an auction guy, that's bad news.
Yikes.
Every piece of furniture had a menstruation stain on it, and
Bullet
a
holes.
tear in the fabric, and a hornet's nest in the back. It was brutal.
Throwing the dead
Wow.
baby for free.
I
Yeah,
always,
but it was-
I,
It was
I always,
antique.
I always wanted to go to one of those police auctions. They would like show it on the TV or whatever. We drive by it on the highway. And my dad was like, "No fucking way are we going to that thing."
I would love to too. You get a cheap gun or a fucking ski mask.
I know.
A
It's all
couple of
just,
pit bulls.
yeah, it's just drug dealer stuff. It sounded great to a teenager. That's like all you ever wanted.
Of course, maybe that Cracker Jack thing you hit people with, the little metal thing,
Oh,
and the
blackjack.
mag light.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that shit. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
They used those in the 20s, the blackjack. The tough guy always pulled that out and whacked you
Yes.
over the head with it.
I know. That
Knocked
was
you out
always
clean.
that was always scarier than a gun. Like in the movies, if somebody
Oh.
had that, they really didn't fucking mess around.
That would
Did
cause
you-
major brain damage.
Oh yeah. Did you guys have every high school had the one kid with the old cop car? Did you guys have that?
Yeah, we had one of those dudes.
Yeah, that was kind of me. I had an old big bodied white Chevy Lumina, so it was very undercover cop car esque.
Yeah, my friend Doug had an old cop car and still had a couple of the decals on it because he couldn't get them all off. And every time we rolled up to a party, people would run. It was always a great entrance.
Oh man, that's like out of a high school movie, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Did it have
Yeah,
a spotlight on it? Because that's real fucking trash. People that had
It did, but
spotlights on
it didn't work, but it was that big metal bulbous thing on the side.
Yeah, that's fucking garbage, man.
That's no good, dude. That is.
And
no
also,
good.
too, so tell us about growing up in New Orleans. Were you in the suburbs or were you in the city proper?
City kid through and through. I grew up in Tremay, right outside of the French Quarter. Like, my neighborhood now has changed because of gentrification, and Katrina kind of gave a big enema to the whole city. But when I was a kid, it was terrifying. I remember me and my friend did a lemonade stand. We must have been 6, 7 years old. Did a lemonade stand. Bunch of kids just trashed it in front of us. They just broke the whole thing down. They threw the lemonade on the ground. They chugged it. They smashed the pitcher. It was
White
terrifying.
kids, black kids? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, oh yeah. It was a black neighborhood. It was a poor black neighborhood, and we were the white family in a mansion.
Jesus.
So that house you're talking about was in the house from Miller's Crossing was in that neighborhood.
Yes, yeah. It's an old historic neighborhood, but we were sitting cucks. It was brutal. We got robbed constantly, and they thought we were rich, but we weren't. So the joke was on them, ultimately.
Yeah, that's an interesting situation. I fucking love that. And didn't you guys have from Tuesdays with Stories? Don't you have? Didn't you guys run like a boarding house or something like that?
Yeah, wow. You know your homework. We made the back half of it. It was so big. We literally had a back wing, and we made that a bed and breakfast because we needed more income. Just fixing up the house was way more than my parents could afford. So they said, "Fuck it, let's just use the space we got."
Jesus.
And there you go.
This is like the beginning of a bad novel. What the fuck? That's wild.
Oh, it was a bad novel, all right.
Fucking Huckleberry Finn. Would you say
Yeah,
you had a good? Would you say you had a good childhood growing up?
Yeah. It was okay. I mean, it was terrifying, and I have crazy anxiety. Like, our alarm would go off at 4 a.m, and you just knew a guy was downstairs. It was
Jesus.
just that weird. And I can't relax. And I remember the first week I moved in, this kid knocks on the door. He was about the same age as me, so I'm like, "Hey, a new friend. Here we go."
How
And
old
he
are
goes,
you?
"Do you have a Nintendo?" And I go, "You're damn right I do." It's
Get on in
1993.
here. Yeah, get your ass in here. Tyrone,
Yeah,
let's
or
fucking play some
1990.
Duck Hunt, baby.
Right.
Kool-Aid
So I
jammers
go,
in the
"Yeah."
fridge.
And he goes, "What games you got?" And I had some top of the line, Excite Bike and Contra and some big ones.
The goods,
And he
baby.
goes, "Oh, well, we should trade." He had Tetris. He had fucking like Zelda, a bunch of boring shit, and I never saw him again.
He was 38 years old.
Yeah,
It's a grown man showing up on your porch.
yeah, exactly. I bought it, hook, line, and sinker. Never saw the kid again. He got all the good games.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Well, New Orleans is a bit of a. I was there not too long ago, maybe like 2 years ago for a bachelor party. That is for the first time. That is a dicey fucking city, man. That's like you got to keep your head on a swivel. Even still, I was just like, I feel like there's just like vagrants and weird people, like all real fucking trashy people walking around that place.
It's terrifying, and that was 90s, and that was late 80s, early 90s. So it was weird. There was no cameras, no cell phones. So like, it was a Wild West. It was a scary place. I came to New York, and everybody's like, "Watch out, it's the big city." This was nothing compared to the Big East.
yeah. I felt that same way from Philly, and it's like Philly's a tougher. New York's like all pussified now. I feel safe walking in any neighborhood in Manhattan. You know, some of Brooklyn are still dicey, obviously, but
right.
Most of Philly's like block by block. It's like you can make a wrong turn in Center City and be like, "Where the fuck am I?"
100%, yeah. And at least New York, there's always a guy walking around, or there's a lady and a family walking around. In Philly or New Orleans, like
it's
you go
like
down the wrong street, it's just black. It's dark.
Double, yeah, for sure.
Did you get into a lot of fights as a kid? Like, did you have to fight a lot down there?
I got beat up a lot.
What a way to put that. What a way to answer that.
There you go.
Well, even if you win, then the friends would jump you. Like you couldn't. It was not a real win-win situation.
Jesus, God damn! You're like Kevin Bacon in Footloose or something like that. That was you had a squad though, right? You had like a crew of friends.
No, my friends lived in the burbs, and they would come in. Like this is how big my house was. First of all, my brother is like a computer genius because he never left his bedroom because he was too scared. So he just learned how to do like DOS and all that shit. And my friends would come over, and my house was so big, we would skateboard in the parlor of the house, like in the front room. We built a little skate park in there. We made a ramp in the backyard. It was just so scary going out there that like we did everything in the house.
Dude, who is your fucking dad? This is fucking...
That's an insane decision to put your family through.
And where are they from? Where are your parents from that they decided to move in to this house in Treme in New Orleans?
Well,
I think from the area?
My dad's from this little town called Marksville. It's like a little just dirt road town in Louisiana in the backwoods. And he grew up dirt poor, and he had a weird, bad childhood. I don't want to get into it. So I think he was like, I'm making something myself. I'm moving to New Orleans. I'm buying this mansion. Everybody's going to love me. I'm going to be a hero. And he loves old shit. He's part of the Preservation Society. So he's like, I'm going to be the dude who fixes this fucking historic
he's the guy.
New Orleans mansion.
Yeah. Jesus.
Dude, that's a fucking treatment, right? That's like Goonies or something like that.
Dude, I've been trying to sell this thing for 10 years, but everybody's such a queef. They won't buy it.
Oh, that's fucking insane, man. That
should have been gay.
Yeah, there you go.
I know.
Do you think you're garbage? That's what I want to know. Do you think? I mean, by the looks of it, you're very well put together. You got good style. You know what I mean? You're doing all right for yourself.
Doing good.
I definitely there's some stories floating around the fucking the New York comedy scene that like don't pay, not like in a bad way, but like that you've like taken chicken wings off people's plates like recently. Acted like there's one story that says that apparently you acted like a waiter and were eating chicken wings and then went up on stage.
Yes, that's right. Well, first of all, we had no food in my house because my parents were so busy working. So I see free food, I have to eat it. Like I've gone into hotels. There's a DoubleTree in Midtown. You get the free cookie. I'll just go in and pretend like I'm staying there, and I'll get the cookie.
He's got the big Subway map going. He's like,
yeah, exactly. I got a plaid shirt on, a Subway map.
You're like George in that one Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, yeah. I'm Tyson Chicken.
I'll give you that. There's two kinds of people. There's people that will eat off other people's plates, and people that won't. And I worked as a waiter for so long. I'd be so fucking hungry that I use the rule that if it was like an older person or a good-looking girl, I would always eat whatever they didn't finish to a degree. Like if they left a couple of scallops on the plate, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna finish their hamburger that they bit into.
Have some of their soup.
Yeah. But if it's a hot chick, I look at it. It's like if I'll eat this girl's butt, I can eat fucking one of her fucking chicken wings or French fries.
Exactly, and the individuals, like a chicken nugget, a chicken wing, a piece of shrimp, all that is game.
Something that hasn't been touched or manhandled for sure.
I mean, you're still rolling the dice now, obviously, with the corona. We realize that shit's fucking everywhere.
You're fine. I mean, think about how humans evolved. We had to eat shit off the floor. We had to eat berries and poison and rats. Fuck it. We're fine. We're built for this shit.
I fucking love it. All right, let's get into some questions here, Kippy. You want to start it off? You want me to hit them?
You can start off, buddy.
All right. Couple of things here we'll just go over. Mark, we're going to ask you a series of questions to determine whether where you line up on the trash meter or not. The first thing I wanted to know is, growing up, anywhere in your house, was there a Garfield, a hamburger, or a football phone?
I've always wanted one. I always wanted that hamburger phone. But
Because you were
my whole
starving.
Yeah. There's no
Like a
food in
poor
the house.
kid. Poor bastard.
Yeah, let me get a 2 chicken nugget telephone pagers over here.
right, I always wanted one, but my parents they wouldn't. That was too fun. Like they're cheap. They're frugal. They're gonna buy a goddamn like something like a pan or a frying pan or something they could use. They would never buy that. I guess I could have bought it with my own money, but I didn't have any money. So that was too fun for the house.
Okay.
So there was no subscription to Sports Illustrated in the house.
No, we didn't
There's no
have cable.
frivolous spending.
See, that's good though, because that would be if you would have had that stuff, you would be garbage.
Okay, but I'm not garbage because they were cheap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for that question, yeah, I think you end up might be garbage though.
But we'll see.
Thank you.
We'll see.
Did you guys ever own a chia pet?
We didn't have a chia pet, but we had a big mouth bass.
No, that was my next fucking question.
No way.
Dude, yeah, Jesus, a big mouth Billy Bass.
That's
Yikes.
fucking trash. Where was it?
It was just in a pile. It wasn't even on the wall. It didn't even make it on the wall. It was in a pile like of shit. You know, like you have a junk drawer or something. It was in a drawer like that.
Jeez.
It's too good. Have you ever had your palm read, or is any member of your family a psychic?
Ooh, no. See, I'm in a weird corner here because my parents are intellectual, pretentious cunts, but like they wouldn't believe all that. They're like, we're not going to church. That's going to require using the car. That's gasoline. We don't believe in anything.
Yeah.
So they're smart, but they're still gross.
That's fucking
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
no palm reader. That would be too silly. That's too dumb. And, you know, it's like saying there's a ghost in the house.
Yeah. Growing up, did you have a Discman?
Yes.
And then did that Discman have anti-skip protection?
Yes.
Oh, that's clean living, buddy. An anti-skip protection in the 90s was clean fucking living.
You are a fucking rich kid. I fucking
Yeah.
holy shit. I had a broken CD player with the top was gone. You know what
Oh,
I mean? And
wow.
it would just spin.
Wow.
What about growing up? Did you have a removable shower head? Could you take it off the wall and like do the back and stuff like that? Had a little hose on it.
No. We moved eventually because we got robbed so much, and the new house had it, but it just came with the house. But this one did not.
Okay.
Mm.
Remember, this is old plumbing here. This is old shit we're dealing with. This is like 18 whatever plumbing.
All right. Have you or any family member taken a couch or other piece of furniture from someone else's trash?
Yes. My couch was a trash couch.
Jeez, the couch.
The one
the
in your
couch-
apartment right now?
No. My bedroom, it was a mansion, so my bedroom was huge. It had a couch in it, and it was a trash couch.
That's tough. But as a kid, that's like, as a kid, you always look for that shit. Like, I could fucking, dude, I skated too, so it was always like, I can make a ramp out of that, or a box, or a something. You know what I mean? We were constantly taking shit to try to make something.
When I
Totally.
When I lived in New York the first time before I did comedy, I lived in Sunnyside, and I did that. I took a chair off the street, and then like 2 months later, people were complaining about bed bugs, and then I noticed bed bugs in my apartment, and like I started fucking going after the landlord, like I'm not paying rent, and blah blah blah. One day I looked underneath this chair. When I was cleaning my whole apartment trying to get rid of the bed bugs, and there's just a huge fucking bed bug nest under that chair. I was the one that brought him and got the whole building zapped.
Fucking patient zero over there. Jesus Christ.
Did you come clean? Did you admit it?
What are you, nuts?
You can't do that. Lie.
Good.
to
Come
the date
clean.
time.
I would have been liable for like fucking the entire building. I fucking didn't pay the last month's rent and rolled out of there.
Yeah, blame it on the weird European guy down the hall.
Yeah, said I was going to rehab or something like that. I'm fucking out.
Dude, I had bed bugs in Bushwick. There's nothing worse. I've had AIDS. I've had the flu. I've had everything. Bed bugs is the worst thing. You look like a nom-vet at 3 a.m. You're like,
Yeah, you just don't
are they
know.
on me?
And that's like that. You telling somebody in New York that you have bed bugs is like saying it's worse than it. Like nobody, dude. I would look at anybody differently if you got bed bugs for sure.
Totally.
You have to throw out every single thing you own. Everything in the apartment has to go in order to somewhat feel safe and secure.
Yeah, I had to move. Nothing worked. I tried an exterminator. I tried a seance. Everything. Nothing worked.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking brutal.
All right, I got one. Now, I know Kevin does this, and I think this is absolute fucking garbage. Mr. Norman, did you and your family open Christmas presents on Christmas Eve?
Oh, we got one. We got one on Christmas Eve.
One's respectable, but you open the
Okay.
rest of them on Christmas morning, right?
Yeah.
Kevin, what'd you guys do over at the Ryan house?
No, all right. I feel like I have to defend myself.
December 23rd, you're opening presents.
We needed a pawn it to pay rent. No, we do that now because we're older and it's what everybody has their own things going on. But as a kid, I wasn't like a fucking 5-year-old, digging through wrapping paper at midnight.
Oh, I thought you guys did it on Christmas Eve because your mom had to work.
No, later on, yeah, because she worked in a hospital.
All right.
He's a hero, okay, jerk off? Treat her with some fucking respect.
Go ahead, Kippy. What do you got?
As a kid, growing up, did you wear aqua socks or water shoes?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, man, that kid was a fucking mark at the pool. That was,
Where were you swimming as a kid?
We had big puddles.
Puddles?
What?
We had some big-ass puddles in the neighborhood, so you throw the aqua sock on and you run around in it.
But what about, like, swimming? Where would you go? You guys didn't have a pool at the mansion, did you?
No, we didn't swim. You didn't swim. Hopefully you got to the beach once that year, or your friend had a pool or something. But there was no swimming unless you were at a hotel.
See, I figured if you're on the water, aren't you on the water? Wouldn't you jump into the Gulf or something like that?
That shit is pure poison. I mean, we just had an oil spill in there. The oil cleaned it up. It's gross. There's crocs and gators and shrimp and oysters.
That's like swampland. You're swamp people.
Really?
Yeah, you don't want any
marsh.
Yeah,
you're swimming in gumbo.
Yeah, it's like going in the fucking East River. What are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Dude, I called my buddy, ran into my dad at the mall, like, I don't know, 8 years ago. And he texted me, he's like, dude, I'm at the mall and your dad's wearing aqua socks. My dad is such a fucking dork. He wore aqua socks in public to the fucking mall. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, what are we doing here?
My dad wore a full bathrobe, no underwear.
Around the house?
Around the house.
Dude, your dad plays by his own fucking rules, and I like it.
No doubt about it. If you were lucky, he was wearing no underwear and a skate shirt. So he'd have a shirt that said, like, Birdhouse with no underwear.
He'd have a World Industry shirt on.
And a robe, yeah.
Oh, my God. And that would, did you ever try to, like, be like, hey, put some fucking DVDs on? I got people coming over?
No, you just got used to it. You're just like, Dad's crossing his legs. Look towards the sun.
Oh, my God. That's
Dude, I fucking love his dad, man.
Dude, your dad. Yeah, we got to get your dad on here.
Holy shit. Ever have a lava lamp?
I wanted one bad. Never had one.
Man, I really wanted one, yeah.
What about a beanbag chair? You ever own a beanbag chair?
I had that too.
All my friends in the burbs had a beanbag. I never had one. Again, the beanbag was too fun. It was like, no one would ever have gone and buy that. It was not a necessity.
All right, I got one that might be more your speed. Have you ever played in a car that didn't run?
Of course.
Oh, that's tough.
The neighborhood trash playing family in the car. I've done that before.
It was like a jungle gym. You go through the sunroof, you go out the window.
Dude, a couple of times you would like rip the back seat down, or you could get into the trunk, and then you're like hiding in the trunk. That was
right.
That was
there was
great.
Always a fucking wasp nest.
Every trunk had a wasp nest in it for sure. For sure.
Those things were pissed off fucking wasps too. I don't know why, but they were always way more aggressive than regular bees and shit.
That's true.
All right. As like a teenager, did you ever dye your hair or frost your tips?
Ooh, well, my brother was goth.
Oh, a goth computer programmer. That's a turn.
I mean, he had black shit on the windows. He had a butt cut. It was the 90s. He had the butt cut.
Oh, I had one of those.
One side was dyed white, and the other side was black.
Wow. Ugh. There was probably some parents or teachers afraid of that kid for sure.
Oh, yeah. Black fingernails. I mean, he's older than me, so it was pre-Columbine, but he was knocking on that door.
Did he chill out with that, or is he still walking around busting that look?
No, he's a dad now. He's gay. He's got kids.
Oh, man. That's too funny.
Was your parents' bedroom downstairs? Was the master bedroom of the house downstairs?
No, downstairs was too scary. You would get killed if you lived down there. You had to be up high in the treehouse in the perch.
Because I always thought that was garbage when you go to your friend's house, or for some reason, like from like an addition that they put on the house, or just the way the house was laid out, that their parents' bedroom was on the first floor. You're like, what the fuck?
That was weird. Oh, one more thing about the haircut. Let me just say this. I went to public school, and I was one of the few white kids. So my dad used to cut my hair. That's we've asked that before on this. That is a dead trash move right there. I did it too, but yeah. Big trash move, but one day the phone rang, so he walked to get the phone, and I grabbed the clippers, and I wanted to fit in with the kids, so I shaved lines in my side here. Mm-hmm. And boy, did I get my ass kicked for that. By your dad or the kids in school? the kids in school that my dad every time we'd go somewhere, he'd go, "I didn't do that, by the way. I cut his hair. That wasn't me." Brutal.
Dude,
Your dad's selling you out in front of the squad.
That's great.
All day long.
Look at his shoes. He's like shitting on him like a black teen.
You gotta get some aqua socks.
Dude, my mom used to cut my hair like as we were kids in the summer, and I wanted to be same thing. I wanted to be cool. You know, I wanted some sort of design. So she put a number 1 in the back of my head. Man, that did not look good or was received well in the cul-de-sac.
No, sir. No, sir. And I remember I walked into school and this black kid goes, "Oh, he tried to be bad."
Oh, dude, that's heart-wrending.
Dude, it sounds like a
brutal.
rough come up. You didn't play any sports or anything like that in high school, did you?
No. I wanted to get in and out, but I skateboarded. We skateboarded all day, every day, all day on the weekends. Nothing
Yeah.
organized. I did
Yeah.
karate as a kid, but that didn't last.
Ooh.
How'd that work out for you?
Not good. I didn't even think.
Still got his belt.
Doesn't hold up in the street, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I was a white
I'm
belt.
scared of people that know like jujitsu and stuff like that. But if someone's like, "I know karate," it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, come on. Go back
That's
to
a
school, will you? All right, I got one that was always, my family didn't do it, but when I remember going over to my buddy's house and seeing it. Did your parents keep the batteries in the refrigerator?
Ooh, they did, yes.
Dude, that is a bad move, man. You're trying to get every little ounce you can out of those.
Keeps them
AAA.
going though. We kept ours in the freezer, buddy.
Yeah.
Throw that in a flashlight. You got a couple peaks.
Spend a
I
couple of bucks. Go buy a new set of Duracells. What are we doing?
That's a myth, by the way. I don't think that's real. Give that a goog. That ain't real.
That doesn't work.
No, that's a myth.
Just an old
Yeah.
wives' tale.
Here's one thing. I don't know if you're going to get to this. I don't want to jump your
No, by all
question here.
means.
Do it, buddy, please.
My mom was obsessed with garage sales. Obsessed. Like on Saturday, our big outing was she would circle them all, the ones near us in the newspaper, and we'd go to every one. It took like 8 hours.
What was she looking for? Anything specific? Or
Yeah,
just a
household
deal?
items,
Yeah.
anything she could use, anything would help out around the house, maybe a gift or a fucking piece of jewelry. And then she was a coupon skank, big coupon whore.
Man, yeah, that's tough. Coupons I get because it's like there's a value to it. There's a monetary, an immediate monetary value to it. But
Moms used to not fuck around with those. My mom would hold the girl to the coals if they said, "Oh, this one's not valid." What are you talking? She would fucking lose it.
Yes, and you got a line 3 feet deep behind you.
I know.
And you're at the Winn-Dixie. Everybody hates you.
Yeah. Wait, was that the name of your grocery store, the Winn-Dixie?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
real Southern. That's
That's
fucking hardcore. Right
That
there.
is some Southern shit right there.
That was the grocery store in Sling Blade, I think.
Yeah, it was right next to it was right next to the Double Deuce.
That's where John Ritter worked. John Ritter was great in Sling Blade, by the way. I don't know if you guys both saw
Oh, yeah. R.I.P.
Did you ever own a snake or a lizard?
No. Again, too fun. We had a dog. We had a dog named Shadow, and it died by playing in an ants
Drive
ant
by?
pile.
Oh, an ant pile. Jesus.
What,
killed
why?
him.
What do you
He
mean?
was playing in the ant pile. They swarmed him. He died.
Dude, your childhood is insane.
Dude, this is like a Coen Brothers movie. This is fucking... Wait a minute. What, were they fire ants?
I guess, but he was playing in the ant pile. They all swarmed him, and they just bit him all at once, and they bit so many times he died.
Went into shock or something. Yeah, you hear about that.
Did you witness
Yeah.
this?
No, I saw the carcass, and it was bare, baby. It was rough. But, yeah,
Holy shit.
I didn't see the actual death.
I feel bad following up with this, but did you ever own a CB radio? Or a,
I did, yeah.
or a radar detector? It's kind of tough after the dead dog.
All my friends had radar. I had a CB that didn't work.
You know what's really trashy? My stepdad had one of those in his pickup truck too. But what's really trashy is a police scanner. If you got a fucking police scanner,
We had that, man. My grandfather and my dad would sit there and listen to the police scanner to find out what's going on, like they were fucking Batman and Robin. Those things
I love
are
a police
real
scanner.
trashy.
oh man,
I still would listen to a police scanner. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, you guys do the Citizen app?
no. What's that?
Oh, dude, get it on your iPhone. The Citizen app. It tells you all the crime in New York.
I don't know if I want to know that. Is there anything that freaks you out a little bit or no?
It's terrifying. Me and the gal would be sitting on our couch going, "Hey, 2 blocks away is a rape. How about that?"
Holy
Sucks for
shit.
them. Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I don't know if I want that information all the time.
Yeah, it's the new police scanner, basically.
Did your mom have a clothesline where she hung clothes on?
No. She did that right on the back of a chair.
Oh my god. What was she in college? What the fuck was that?
Right next to the mini fridge.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever used the chili cheese machine at a 7-Eleven?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, no. Again, we had bodega. They didn't have that shit. We had like shitty corner store with the Korean guy. Everything was behind glass, bulletproof. You had to spin that little Lazy Susan to get your Snickers bar kind of thing.
Yeah.
There was no cheese machine. There was no icy machine. There was no fun. Nothing self-serve.
Jesus. It's like jailhouse rules.
Yeah. I picture you growing up like, all American kids, suburbs, fucking Bart Simpson, skateboarding, Slurpee in your hand, Skittles.
It's more like Eminem from 8
I
Mile.
wish. What's that?
Yeah.
Said it's more like Eminem from 8 Mile.
Yeah. Brutal.
Okay, I got another. Have you ever worn pants that zip into shorts?
Oh, I had those as a teenager. Yeah, because you skateboard and you get hot.
Oh man, they came out. They thought they were the coolest. They were cool for like an hour and a half, but then they fell off real quick.
Mine were cargo.
Yeah, dude, this is how my stepdad went. They went to Jamaica. He was on the plane wearing khakis, and then the plane before the plane landed. He went to the bathroom and came back in shorts. And my mom was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's kind of badass.
Fucking ready for the beach. Yeah, what are you talking about? This guy's ready to party.
Ripped his sleeves off, ready to go. Hang 10.
Right.
I'm scared to ask this question, but I want to know. It's cool now because I see parents doing it now, and it's very acceptable, and like the whole family will dress alike. But when we were kids, it was always weird. Did your parents, when you went trick-or-treating, ever dress up for Halloween?
Ooh, no, I wish. That would be cool.
I always thought that was weird when like you'd see like somebody's dad in the 80s and the early 90s wearing like an off-brand Superman costume. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah, that's a little weird, I guess, but I don't know, there's something kind of cool about your dad dressing up as Batman and you're Robin.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
My dad
I feel bad for Norman.
Well, I mean, if my dad dressed up, I'd know he gave a shit. That'd be nice.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm joking.
I know. Dude, my dad and the other dads would just sit in his Jeep and just like follow us, by like a block, just drinking beers.
Yeah, that's
what?
They would just sit in the car and be like, you guys go. And they were just slamming Sixers and Michelob all night. Like,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I remember as a kid being like, I want to be that dad. I want to be like, just like drinking and driving, hanging out with the boys,
Would they take a vig out of your Reese's cups when you got in the car?
Yeah, they would.
Their beak?
Yeah, take a skim. All right, you got one, Foley?
I got one. Ever have sherbet as a family growing up? Was sherbet an option?
Big sherbet family. And we'd all eat out of the carton with everyone had their own spoon.
What the?
That thing went in 10 seconds.
Did you guys drink out of the milk carton too? Was that a thing?
My dad did. He called it a midnight snack. It was 4 p.m.
Dude, your dad plays it fast and loose, and I fucking like it. That is.
Wait, so you're telling me as dessert, your mom would throw a container of sherbet on the table. You'd each have a spoon and just go at it.
Yeah, Briars too, and also it had that icy shit at the top that you had to scoop that off.
Yeah, there is something kind of like nice and wholesome about a family all sharing one tub of sherbet though. Like
savages, what are you talking about?
My family would never do that. Like we're not that close. That at least shows a level of closeness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Look at it that way. That's pretty good.
I know, but seeing your dad in a robe with no underwear eating sherbet out of a carton, that's a rough visual.
That is a tough look, man. Yikes.
Oh,
man.
Shit.
You know what? I did a garbage thing this week. I ran out of shampoo. So it's like I had to add water to get some extra legs out of it. It's an easy one, but you forget about it for a couple of days too, because you only think about the shit you need in the shower when you're in the shower,
Right. That's up there with cutting the toothpaste tube.
Oh, I've never done that. That's
you
tough,
you get a little swirl of the toothbrush in there.
Yeah.
we had a little roller that fit on the end of the toothpaste, and we had to fucking crank every fucking drop out before my mom would go to the store and get another one. And this is when they were metal, when the toothpaste containers were made of metal.
Oh,
so
that's
twisting
right,
those things, you feel like a fucking iron worker when it got to the end of it.
Like a tin knocker.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tin knocker. That's a good name for a gay.
I like it. All right, I just got a couple more.
Yeah, me too. I mean, a lot of these, I think you're, the zero fun kind of answered, in the household.
Yeah.
Different colored ketchup ever?
I've
had purple ketchup and green ketchup.
He's not getting that. What do you mean? The scorpions are killing the dog in the backyard.
Yeah.
It's like Jumanji in that house.
Yeah, that was up there with the hamburger phone and board games.
Was your mom a good cook? Like, did
She
she
thinks
cook?
she is, but she wasn't. She was pretty rough, and it was a bummer. We've lied to her since today.
What was a typical dinner? Like, what was like? Would you guys all sit down and have dinner together most times growing up?
Yeah, it was a lot of whatever's in the fridge. Like, it was like, all right, we got a half a chicken carcass, we got zucchini, and we got pasta sauce. So it's something like that.
Wow. What about milk with dinner? Was that a thing when you were a kid? Did you have milk with dinner, or was that garbage?
No, we had powdered milk.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, my dad used to use orange juice for the cereal because he didn't want to use the milk.
This is insane.
dude, I love it, man.
Oh man. All right. Were you a big league chew or a bubble tape kind of guy?
Oh, I wanted to be a big league chew guy, but I was really more of a bubble tape.
I
6
know.
feet for you, not them.
Yeah. I wanted to be I wanted to have big league chew confidence. I just never really could pull it off. And like whenever you
Same.
opened up the bag, you wanted people to see you. You know, you
Yes,
wanted people to
yes.
be like, "Is that kid chewing tobacco over there?" You know, and you're like packing a big hook in there.
No
I was
better feeling.
I was a big league chew guy, and we used to look at bubble tape kids as like the Kennedys. Kids that got bubble tape. That was because you had the little container that you could like put shit in it later on. You always kept
Right.
the container. Big League Chew was fucking garbage. We're eating fucking chewing tobacco. What parent in their right mind would say, "Yeah, here, go for this"?
That's how I felt about Lunchables. I'm in the school cafeteria with a garbage bag and a jar.
I
My mom
can
gave me a jar.
I can
Give me a
imagine
jar
what you
for-
got sent with.
She gave me a jar for chocolate milk, and I had to bring the jar home. So I'm walking around all day with a fucking glass jar.
Dude, I used to refuse to take a prop. My mom would try to send me with like the insulated lunch bag or the box.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, paper. I'm not bringing this bag every day. Give me a paper bag that I can toss.
Yeah.
What
the
would be the
ultimate
ju-
was? Oh, sorry.
No,
The
please go
ultimate-
ahead.
The ultimate one was, you know, the newspaper. It would come in that little slim bag.
Ooh.
My mom would use that for lunch. I'd have the Daily News on my sourdough.
And plus, they could see in sometime. If it was a clear bag, they could see what you had, like a banana, like a half of an orange slice or whatever. They saw your wacky lunch.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
I know. I had the one ads on my sandwich.
There was
Hey,
all
what-
the garage sales for that week.
What would
Right.
the jar be? That's what I wanted to ask you. I didn't mean to cut you off, but what would the jar be? Would that be like a mayonnaise jar?
Yeah, it was a mayonnaise jar. It was like a ball jar, like a glass jar with the metal top.
Holy shit.
And what would
Yeah.
you put in there? Like soup or stuff?
No, it was always chocolate milk.
Oh, chocolate milk. Jeez.
It's like To Kill a Mockingbird, man. This is fucking hardcore shit.
Also,
Um,
another basic one that, I mean, you grew up like suburban-ish or a big house. Did you have a second fridge in the house, either a garage or basement?
Ooh,
That's
that's
clean living.
that's a good one. And I had a lot of friends with that, but again, no food, so no need for a second
Oh,
fridge.
Yeah, jeez. You're not going to have an empty second fridge. Man. I do love a good second fridge. You open it up. And you sometimes, like, I'm at my brother's place now, but, like, you open it up and there's just, like, it looks like it's MTV Cribs. It's just, like, lined
Yeah.
with red Gatorade, purple Gatorade. It's great.
That's a
Yeah,
big
the
thing with
second-
us.
The second fridge is always higher scale of food. It's always like Tostito fucking pizza rolls and all that shit.
Yeah, we talk about the garage fridge all the time. We're big garage fridge kids.
What
Love
was,
it.
did you have a frozen pizza growing up? Like, what's your even now? Like, what's your go-to frozen pizza?
Back then it was Totino's or whatever the hell that one is. And one time I couldn't get the oven to work, so I heated it on a lamp and I ate it.
Some of these stories could be from prison.
Fucking
Like he's making hooch in the toilet and stuff.
Shawshank Norman over here.
Oh, wait till I tell you about the things I fucked in the house.
That's what happened to the dog.
I got last question on my side. Did you or any member of your family at any time own the anti-car theft defense system known as the Club?
Oh, we had a club.
Oh, they kind of had to at this point. I get it. They should have put it on the front door.
Yeah, we had a club, and the high-end people had a Viper. Remember the Viper?
Oh,
Yeah.
It would beep at you, go like engaged or whatever.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
hot shit.
That
Those
was,
things, now, did those things work? I feel like they didn't prevent anybody's car from getting taken.
No, I think it was for the sticker. You got this. It was almost like the thing on the front lawn that told you they had
Sloman
some
shield
security.
type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
no one's gonna break in if they see the sticker.
Keep
Right.
it moving.
Yeah, that's it. That's great, man.
Kippy, you got anything else?
Nah, that's it. Let's leave on the club. The club and the Viper, baby.
Buddy, hardcore. Look at you now, though, buddy. You fucking West Village apartment. You're a fucking homeowner. You're fucking one of the biggest comics out there. Fucking killing it.
I appreciate
Humble
it, but
beginnings, my friend.
again, it takes those beginnings to get to this.
Sure.
Absolutely.
This is still fucked. So, they win in the end.
Who's they? Yeah.
Mark, is there anything you want the gang to know that they might not already know coming up down the line? Anything other than Tuesdays with Stories?
Yeah, Tuesdays with Stories, my podcast with Joe List. I think former guest.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, he's trash.
Oh, buddy. There was some things that List was like a hard no, and then some things he was just like, it was like back up to fucking the dumpster and throw him in.
I can tell you some listing. I don't know if he got to. First of all, he has a pool table in his living room. There's no furniture. There's no furniture, just a pool table.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough.
The first thing you see when you walk into his house is somebody painted like script on his wall, like, hey, if you're going to have a glass of wine, don't come whining in here without some cheese or some shit like that.
Oh, that's fucking
on his
garbage.
wall.
Some trashy Irish proverb or something.
Yes, exactly.
Anybody that has live, laugh, love somewhere in their house, that's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. But yeah, listen to my pod. I got a special on YouTube coming out in May 12th. And check my website, marknormancomedy.com for road dates if we ever get back out of this fucking corona jizz. And praise Allah.
I hear some promising things that it's open. Some clubs are opening up. Somebody was tweeting that like my agent hit me up that the clubs are starting to kind of open the doors a little bit. I don't know.
Good. Thank God.
Yeah, you froze hard on that.
Sorry. All right. We'll cut it in post.
Guys, make sure you check out Are You Garbage anywhere you guys get podcasts. Follow us on YouTube.
Rate, review, subscribe, all that good jazz,
Yeah. Mark, thank you so much, buddy. We really appreciate you coming in and sitting down with us.
Thank you. That was fun. Thanks for having me. Toodles.
See you, buddy.
Anytime, brother. Take care.